Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of the Nebulous Collection. I am joined today by my many lovely friends who see something in me, fuck alone knows what. Introduce yourselves, friends.
The only
You're like
expert any of us know. You're the anchor of every social group you're in.
I'm
Are you so
choosing
much an
to take that as a
extrovert?
compliment.
It is what it is.
I mean,
Anyway, yeah, Dad.
Anyway.
And that's daiquiri number 3. All right.
Anyway.
It's not even
gonna be
considering
fun.
Colin, you two
Oh, fuck, I
look
didn't drink.
friends.
I am here against my will, but one of these years I will figure out how to gnaw through the bindings that Ian has me change away.
One day, but not
Sometimes
today.
It's just not worth it to gnaw through the leather straps. That's what I say to myself a lot.
Yeah, leather's expensive, man. Just use it.
I think
Keep
it's-
it.
I think
Also,
it's my
leather's
first time on
nutritious. It's
stream.
great for gnawing on.
How did you make this chain out of a fish's breath in the root of a mountain? I don't
Shut up,
understand.
Fenris.
Mm. All right, all
Oh
right.
my
One
God.
last
Alright.
thing.
Oh,
One
fuck,
last.
Luigi?
Let me see here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, we
Oh,
can
I'm
do that.
supposed to
Fucking
fuck this
dying,
pizza.
literally.
Unzip
No!
his pants.
Stop!
No!
No!
No! The
Nick.
stream!
I thought it was an unspoken agreement that you were gonna cut that shit the fuck out when the stream started.
No.
Are you kidding?
Are you
Dex?
real?
All
Have
of
you heard
y'all.
any of
Oh,
what I
no.
get up to with Havelock?
Not
You were
sure
there
anyway,
when I
I'm
described in
really honest.
excruciating detail the orgy that Havelock threw with drugs.
Like,
No, we weren't
to say
here
n-
for that, actually.
To say nothing of the fact that, like, we've established that.
Oh, there
like,
are glory
Havelock
portals
is just,
just
a
around.
walking.
Oh,
Havelock is.
God, no. No.
I'm just picturing like Yersinia and Mithraia having breakfast with Havelock, and suddenly Havelock gets this look on their face, and Yersinia and Mithraia are just like, we're gonna go. We're just gonna go. It's
Yup.
fine.
Yeah. let's go
Havelock
out,
staring
yeah.
at food with what can only be. I love that. Havelock has a look on their face that can only be described as bloodlust, or perhaps just regular lust. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, same thing. Anyway, before we start, I just wanted to say, Dean, did you see the video that we set out with Raya vibes?
Yes,
That
yes,
people
I
said.
did. It was real good.
And I believe
Where's the
Eldritch had a
fucking-
thing to say.
Kind of. Oh, yes. Hello. Hello. One viewer who is me.
Yeah! We're so popular.
Hold on, I'm gonna open chat.
Also, there's Dreadfuss art now, and that's cool. And
Yes.
most of the, if you see character art in the channel slideshow thingy, it was done by Magi Mercer, and you should reach out to them because they're amazing.
They are very powerful.
Very good, just very good at the
very
art.
powerful. Anyway, God, riffing on my fucking self from the chat, Jesus. Okay, now this was probably more for the recordings thing.
A plus.
For
Things will get-
posterity.
Confusing because we're plural, and oops, several of the tabletop characters are probably real. And I'm
That's the
one of the
thing.
ones that's stubborn enough not to fucking quit existing.
Havelock
So-
lives in my mind.
Yeah, no, it's like that. Except I come out and I'm stuck with this voice forever. There is a Google Doc that I keep spamming places, but we need to make it clear for people
Posterity,
that
at least.
posterity something. I don't fucking.
The historical
just-
record will value this experience.
So I'm calling myself Susan for a reason, and that reason is I'm not quite the character Dreadfuss who will be continually referred to Dreadfuss, even though my surname is also that. I'm kind of it's so I'm self-aware. She fucking ain't. She's a fictionalized version of me. Don't
You hold the brain
You're
cell.
trying so hard.
which it's so hard to explain this man, Jesus.
Okay,
It's
the
a
simple version
It's
is.
a retroactive self-insert.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah,
this stuff
basically.
is you manifested headmates, and the characters you made turned out to be headmates, which is just a
Mm.
thing with plural systems. It's
Basically, yeah.
okay. Most
We're
of
also
mine
having-
are.
What's the issue?
Really?
What's the word?
Really.
Fucking well, Rin's also a D&D character. She's currently feeling sad that she's not in any games, even though
We can
Rin,
fix that.
we know why.
Oh,
We can't.
motherfucker.
Rin is a hardcore pacifist, Nick.
We can fix
That
that.
would work,
The
yeah.
Oh,
Team
dear.
Redacted would destroy her. And she takes it personally. She's a weirdly.
I'm so glad the
she-
name
Mm.
Team Redacted is finally stuck.
Oh, it sticks. I love it. It's all we are now.
But yeah, things are a bit.
Um,
I'm fronting to
you'll-
do this talk. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead. Finish.
I'm fronting to do this talk. Usually, to make it clear, we will have Zoe be at the front for our character talk. Usually, it's hard. Our brain hurts if we do this. Think about it too much. It's the time.
Which is wild because
But
brains can't
just
feel
be
pain.
aware that if, let's just say, the character does
Oh,
something,
really?
it's not
Brains can't feel
necessarily-
pain, then explain work.
It was.
That's
it-
emotional distress.
Yeah, it's like We'll-
Technically separate.
Yep.
again, it's like
Only very
am-
technically.
Listen,
Yeah.
as a staunch hedonist, you must learn to appreciate the sensations for what they are.
I'm stuck with the voice, but we're trying to make sure that there is a distinction still because that will end badly. If
Nah, blur the lines, blur them hard.
fuck, God, no.
Calm down, fucking.
The thing is,
Dionysus
fictional
over there.
Dreadful is a big Dumbo. She does things because they're funny. It would be funny if Dreadful did this, so she's doing it now. And I'm not. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to.
So
ruin
basically-
the character.
It's
So basically,
fine.
just
So is
Susan,
me.
Susan.
Yeah.
Ba-
Yeah, I
basically,
know.
what you're saying is that Susan, the you that is Susan, has a survival instinct.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah. Mostly that. Yeah.
Almost like you have to live in a world that isn't a fictitious universe that we use for amusement or something.
Yeah.
How
yeah,
And-
dare!
uh-huh. It's yeah. It's It's a
Oh, there it
Anyway,
is.
Have
Um,
fun.
we have
Do
like
what you want.
we'll
Yeah,
try and
just,
stick to the Zoe voice. When
Oh,
our
mother
character, even though
Fuck it.
fuck knows who's fronting anymore. We're a fucking garbage mess. Right.
That's my
ta-ra.
secret, Cap. Just be a median system. Everyone's in front all the time, forever.
We thought we were, but that didn't work out. Too many.
Ah,
Anyway,
what up?
you'll be happy to know
So-
that Z wrote most of like the plan thing for the campaign. And
I
they
love my
referred-
child. I love them so
Team-
much.
Team Redacted in the planner is referred to as the gang.
Good.
Like they instead of like the
I'm-
instead of, like,
I'm
the
ex-
team. Instead of the team or the party, it's the gang.
I'm just now. Now it's just an Always Sunny in Philly episode. Excellent.
Yeah.
I
Good.
The
I've
gang
never
goes
seen
on
that
an
show.
adventure. You should. It's
gang
quite
goes
good.
The gang
on.
ruins space time.
The gang ruins space time. Yes. Do 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 do. Great. Now that's
Anyway.
stuck in my head.
So, we ready to start?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
Everybody as we're gonna be.
Yeah. And I'll see how long I can stick around. At some point, I may have to duck out.
I love and believe
Alright,
in
I
you.
should be here for a good long while.
All right, cool. This hopefully shouldn't be too long. We tried to keep it
It
relatively.
takes
like,
as
we tried to keep
long
it well
as
enough.
it takes.
All right.
We don't? Yeah, just go for it.
So, we open on the team enjoying their usual breakfast of whatever the fuck.
Yersinia has her sandwiches. Everyone hates it.
Yep.
Oh god, they're terrible. Oh no, not again.
And they of course the first fucking scene and I choke.
You're fine.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Havelock
Um,
contemplating how to rewrite those
Shut up.
sandwiches out of reality.
Yersinia's like, go ahead and fucking, I dare you. I will find a way to bring them back.
Hey,
Repete is eating pizza for breakfast, and we're not sure why.
That's a mood.
hey,
Shit, there's pizza for breakfast? Havelock is all over that.
The question is, though, because I have to ask at this point, is
or
it sexy
inside
pizza?
that.
Oh god, that's why. Oh no.
Please immediately.
It's AK's fault.
Yes,
Blame
it
it.
is.
Dreadful
I
Day
thrive
has
on your hate.
Yes.
very carefully to make sure that each and every pizza is not, in fact, the sentient pizzas you saw walking around earlier. She has deliberately stabbed each and every slice of pizza before eating it.
Havelock's
So if it is sentient, it's dead.
Havelock's piece
Yes.
of pizza is alive and screaming.
Anyway,
I joke mostly.
I was gonna say,
Don't you
Yersinia is
love
watching this and
BG?
going like, and you have the and you are critiquing what I'm eating. At least
Yes.
nothing I'm eating is sentient any longer.
Listen, it's into it. I'm into it. I'm into it. This is a symbiotic relationship.
Ether is just smoking.
I never said the pizza was screaming in pain.
Well, there's one thing that's true: the pizza's certainly into you at this point.
Oh, it certainly
Anyway.
is.
Okay, come on, let's try to get somewhere plot-wise.
Right.
If
So
we
a
must.
a
Hmm?
member of the collection staff arrives to summon Team Redacted. They this particular just, errand runner in the collection looks very eager to get this small task over with and out of the way of Team Redacted. So they
Fat
simply-
chance of that.
So they simply deliver a quick summons for a quick summons or on behalf of the curator and the because there's a bit of a briefing that they want to give before the mission starts proper.
What?
And with that, they very quickly leave.
I think they might have been scared of us.
We got a
I'm gonna be
message
honest.
in person from someone else and not the tubes? Go figure.
Yersinia glances up at
Already
the
broken.
it has been X number of days since last incident
As
that's taped up on the wall. in
someone
the dining
preemptively
room.
resets it to 0 when we get an assignment. Yup.
I mean, I was gonna say like, it's a disgruntled maintenance worker has to like wipe it onto a 0 as they go to repair the tubes because
Yeah.
someone put their dick in it.
Listen.
Yeah, no. Havelock attempted to put one of the glory holes inside one of the pneumatic tubes, and bad things
I wanted to
happened.
see where it could go.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
you ended up
apologizing.
full of paper.
I'm not apologizing. It's my dick that has the paper cuts, not yours.
The mail
Anyway,
department is very traumatized.
the fucking letter sorter's room just got like a severed dick.
Oh God.
No, I think that what I was presuming happened was just that all the mail ended up inside Havelock.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, that's the other thing is Havelock is occasionally coughing up letters. That's a thing that's happening.
Congratulations, it's a business reply.
Yup.
Yeah.
Coughing up letters like
Yep.
they
Coughing up
like
letters like hairballs.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
coughing up
complained with
letters
the-
like they swallowed alphabet soup wrong.
Oh God, yeah. No, they
Oh,
come
yeah,
out
no.
all misspelled
Yup,
and
they
inside out.
come out completely wrong.
Yeah, everything's an anagram.
Yup.
Anyway,
They look like ransom notes.
So
At
does
least
the,
several pieces came out in Comic Sans. Continue.
So does the team discuss what happened in any way, or do they just head straight off to?
Well, Whackbag is
Knowing-
going to make his entrance through the ceiling.
Yes! Doctor!
I,
You've returned!
Brushes plaster off of his shoulders.
Yep.
I heard there was a new mission afoot.
I was
The-
beginning to worry I'd never see you again, Professor. What have you been so busy doing?
The maintenance
Nonsense.
worker that reset the day since last incident thing just looks at the fresh hole in the wall and sighs.
Yeah, they set it to
Feeling, but
negative
yes.
1 days.
-1 days.
Terrifically sorry about the mess, old chap.
Just like the worker's just like, I've asked you to stop doing this like 3 times, dude.
Apologies, my enthusiasm got the best of me. Still just so full of pith and vinegar.
As it does. These things, they happen, my
Sorry,
friend.
Piss.
They happen.
I'm,
Ether cocks an
Are we-
eyebrow and asks,
No,
did you
that's
mean
not-
vigor?
I did not, my good fellow. I don't believe we've met.
Yeah,
Professor
Wagbat hasn't
Mulligan
met
Whackbat,
either.
PhD. Yep.
This is an old friend of ours, Professor Mulligan Whackbat.
I did. I'm not questioning the piss. I'm not questioning the piss. I'm not questioning the piss.
You should know better by
The
now,
what?
Dreadfusse.
What do
Piss
you
and vi-
mean the
Piss and vinegar.
Piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
Piss and vinegar.
It's a thing.
Let's just say it 3 more times. Why not?
A potent
and
mix,
vinegar.
those two.
Vinegar.
Oh fuck! I
vinegar.
snapped a match.
Very acidic stuff,
That's not in
generally.
character.
I thought I didn't hear piss, I heard pith, like P with a TH.
The etymologies are
Thanks,
different,
whatever.
but the meaning is the same.
Ah.
Is piss acidic? Now I'm curious.
I think so. Yeah, no, it's got
yeah, a
ammonia. Or
little-
would it be
a little
basic?
bit.
It's got
It's a
ammonia
little
in
bit
it.
basic.
I mean, it has was it in it? Fucking. What's the
This
word?
game is going excellently so far.
Slightly
Uh,
acidic.
Welcome to
yes.
the
This is fine.
Welcome to
This
trying
is-
to
You're right.
herd you people in any fucking direction.
Yeah, no, this is very
Yeah,
normal. This is
no.
the Nebulous Collection
No,
running
this is-
as intended.
Yep.
You have to embrace the
With-
chaos, Dax. Embrace
With
it.
all-
As,
Say-
as someone who runs games, I try to stay very focused on. This game has tested my patience so many times. I still love you
Oh
all.
yeah.
but
Yeah. No. No. It's
The
the
Ether
rails
just-
are already destroyed.
Ether just takes a long drag and conspicuously just doesn't exhale it. Like it just doesn't come back out at all.
That's fair.
Because they don't want to be rude and throw a huge drag at the person they've just met.
The
Um,
newbie, or
yeah,
rather, reverse newbie.
they don't want to make a bad first impression by blowing cigarette smoke at them. They just extend a mechanical hand. Just Ether, pleasure to meet you.
Whackbat shakes their hand quite vigorously.
Nice.
Apologies for my extended absence. I've been on Sabwhackbatical for the last 3 months.
And
Mrs.
how
and
is
I-
the missus doing?
Did you
Oh.
Ether's just did you just fucking
Yersinia asks,
immediately narrows eyes. Did you whatever.
It was
Yersinia
a
looks.
specific subtype of vacation that the university necessitated, given the collateral damage involved.
Mm.
Tax thing.
Yeah, Yersinia looks up and goes, "How big's the crater this time, Mulligan?"
Not too bad though. I would not go to the land of California anytime
The
soon.
land of California.
Mm.
Yes,
Yersinia
some
like,
place
"Oh, is
called
it-
the
Realm
United
of
States.
California.
Ah, California. Ah, the Gold Rush place. I remember. I remember.
Yes, I
Yersiania's
got
like,
into a
"I hear
fist
they
fight
have
with
a
a
really
specific
good
conifer,
hotel
and then
there."
an entire botany department. It was invigorating.
I imagine you'll have to tell me all
Also
about your
took a-
adventures
Took an
sometime.
intensive course in professional wrestling taught by some Hogan fellow.
Oh my god, why have I not done a Lucha episode with us
Oh
weirdos?
my
Holy
god!
shit.
Whackman has gained
Wow.
some new abilities. since-
Yes! Good, yes.
Oh no. Oh, you guys aren't ready for this.
Has Whackbat learned the power of racial slurs from Mr. Hogan?
Oh god.
And leaked sex tapes.
Please, Whackbat knows
Anyway.
nothing of racism. He's from 1890s England.
Yeah. If there's one
Dax,
thing he's
just-
more well versed in than punching things, it's racism.
Dreadful say
Dex,
is having a time about the name Hulk Hogan.
And advanced combinatronics.
What were you saying, Yeen?
oh, I was just going to say, you know how you keep saying anyway? That is going to become your favorite word.
Oh,
for
yeah,
as
it
long
will.
as you run
It
this.
is.
It will.
Alright.
That settles it. I'm running the next one after this.
Alright.
No,
I miss the
me.
chaos.
I. Oh fuck.
No, I'm gonna run you assholes all into Lucha Underground, and we are gonna experience some things.
Oh my god,
Oh,
yes!
We haven't even started this.
I'm so
adventure yet.
excited! Alright, anyway, continue.
Yes. So, does the do they have
Let's
anything to say
go.
about? Okay.
Yes, let's.
To the
So-
curator.
Havelock lights up
The
a smoke.
The curator is waiting at one of his many seemingly identical desks that are just kind of, around.
Everywhere.
As they
Um,
are.
And it's just like, I can't remember how. what
Hello,
his character is.
Team
Yeah.
Redacted.
Hello, Team Redacted. I have an interesting assignment for you all.
Do you know what a
Don't
Hulk
keep us in
Hogan is?
suspense, old man.
Uh, Today, we'll be sending you all to one of the many timelines that isn't particularly interesting. Or at least until recently. As you may know, there are many worlds and universes and timelines with nothing interesting to offer, but this one is a particularly special case. It was fairly mundane for its existence up until a particular series of events, and there is now something that the collection would like you to retrieve for study.
Newly minted strange. How fun.
Precisely. There are these regions in this world known as anomalies. One such place will have fucking improv is hard.
You're doing great. Continue. You're on a roll.
Cool.
Continue. You're fine.
Yeah,
you
you're
are fine. Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Selves.
There is a particular anomaly that I would like you to travel to with these a wind farm, as the locals would call them, at least before it became what it now is. There is a particular item inside. I'm sure you will recognize it when you see it. It is very hard to miss. And while our connection with these mundane worlds is fairly weak, getting you there may be a bit bumpy, but you will be retrieved once your assignment is complete. Now,
Yasuda's like, ooh, a retrieval. Fancy. We don't normally merit those.
I know. Who are they sending in for
We're
the
coming
team
up
for
in the
that?
world.
I think maybe the incident with the one I wasn't on, well, the one I was on, but it wasn't me.
mhm,
Oh,
There's
the
a
one
lot
with
to
that,
be-
what was her name?
the other Dreadfast.
The
Other
other
one.
Dreadfist.
We've already forgotten I've
No,
already
the
forgotten what
lady,
choking
the
memo I was
woman
calling her.
who... Yes,
Yeah.
I've... What is she up to these days, I wonder?
Human. She's not human for say, is she? She's fucking tech
Tech
for say.
Fussy
I
or
don't
something?
Remember what the
Tech
joke
Fussy,
was?
that's what it was.
Yep.
Heck
Say.
yes!
Yeah, no, she's around, honest. But yeah,
Sure. Havelock
I
wasn't suspicious of that until Dreadfussy said something.
definitely haven't locked her in a room, so I don't have to deal with her.
Mithra is like, and
Definitely
I
didn't.
definitely didn't let her out yesterday.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Oh dear, my food has arrived. I'll be back in just a sec.
Yeah. But curator,
Yes.
small thought. What's a Hulk Hogan?
He
There's
is the
something-
avatar
Narrows
of
their eyes.
America.
There's something familiar about the brother. Ooh, but I don't know Hulk Hogan.
That is of no concern to the present task.
What
I
if it is
suggest
though?
you-
What if
Whackbat leans in and
What if
puts an
it
arm
is
around you.
though?
I will explain to you at a later time. It's a fascinating individual, an avatar of America.
I don't know what an America is? Is that
I
what
did not
Teacher
either, but
Days
Hogan
was?
was able to
I'm-
explain it to me quite thoroughly.
Mozzarella sticks make me happy.
But the real question, Whackbat, is does the cream always rise to the top?
Not if you punch it back down.
I have so dearly missed our tea times, Mulligan.
Indeed.
The curator gestures towards the portal hallway. It's like, well, off you go then.
Indeed.
Even the curator's sick of our shit. Off we go.
Ah, Mulligan, you simply must meet a new friend we've made.
Oh.
What was A-Tide Jack? We'll just call her Jack. She's lovely, and a Gorgon, she's fascinating.
Intriguing.
And you
I'll
two
have
will
to fight
never
her
be
at a
in the
later date.
same room at the same time.
It's true. Yeah.
Perhaps you could
They will
correspond through a
always
series
just
of
miss each
notes.
A series of text documents found scattered throughout the level.
other. Mhm, mhm.
So, as the crew arrives at the an open door waiting for them, it doesn't look normal. It's like something. It doesn't look as reliable or stable as these portals do, such as it is.
Oh dear, the door is glitching.
Yeah, it's
Yersinia looks at Dreadfest and goes, "What the fuck did you do?"
What did you do?
I. mm, uh,
Did you fuck the door?
No,
is it a girl door?
You're
Because
sitting at
maybe?
Yersinia looks at Havelock and
Correct
goes,
answer.
"That's your fucking purview."
Listen,
Perv
the door
view.
I fucked is over there, thank you. And the door is just, like, dripping ink constantly forever now.
Yeah, we really should discuss Havelock's inkiness at some point. Not now.
no, we shouldn't.
Yersinia's like, "Look,
no,
he's half
yeah, no,
cuttlefish at this
no,
point.
we
Just
shouldn't.
accept it."
Oh, yeah, no, actually, no, that's correct. That's probably fair, yeah.
For a moment, when Yersinia says that, suddenly, like, Havelock's face goes completely Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie for just a moment.
You didn't need to prove it.
Havelock wiggles their tentacles at Yersinia before their face goes back to normal.
Put that away.
Ether sighs and steps up to the door and just putting one hand on their hat to keep it in place, just like, well, only ways forward, and then just
Yeah.
steps through.
Ah.
Mithraia just is like
Mhm.
grabs Yersinia, who is still eating her sandwich and who shows no sign of stopping.
Yep.
And like the two of them just casually yeet themselves through the door. Here we go. Who cares? We can't die anyway. We did it once. It didn't take.
Yep.
It didn't take.
Havelock looks fondly at Nebby for a moment.
I thought you were gonna say at the door that they fucked.
Oh, that too. Listen,
I'm leaving. I'm going. Goodbye. Dreadful says through the door. Goodbye. No, no.
Just longingly looks at all of the things in that room that he has fucked.
They're all memories.
most
I'm really
especially,
okay.
most especially, Nebby,
Mhm.
and then they're through the portal.
So as you come out the other end, there's no lasting memory of any events or scenery that happened through the transportation, but it was definitely rough. Which one had the sandwich, Ian?
Ian, Yersinia has the sandwich.
That's just fucking smeared across the front of them. Everyone's
Yeah, it's glued to her face because it's
Oh, dear.
liverwurst, so it's just stuck.
Oh,
everyone's a bit frazzled.
oh, good
their,
lord.
Clothes
Oh,
look a bit
Yersinia.
resettled.
Dreadful say looks exactly the same as normal. It's
and they come tumbling onto a hard concrete floor in the order that they went into the portal. The scenery they are surrounded by is a long abandoned warehouse where several of the several of the shelves are broken down. Most of the most of what was on them is missing. But in the middle of the room, immediately behind the party, is just this massive, um, this massive, just shape. Just it's not, any hard, discernible polygon. It's just this mass of crackling, spiraling colors and distorting the scenery behind it.
Hello, Steve. I've missed you too.
All hail the glow cloud.
All
That's-
hail.
All hail. Anyway, and this
Okay.
on from the inside of the warehouse there is a door leading outside that has been cracked open that has a 5 tally marked on the front of it with spray paint. And the
Oh.
Nick's the only one that knows about this setting, so that means something to him. Anyway,
Your
and-
city is going to peel her sandwich off her face
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
and then blow
Uh,
her nose.
Ether
Oh dear God.
smooths-
There's a lot of that in there,
Ether-
isn't there?
Ether smooths out their poncho and straightens their hat.
Havelock's cigarette over the course of the thing just went directly into their eye. They look annoyed before their eye just morphs into another mouth for a moment and continues to puff on the smoke.
Oh my
Ether's
God.
cigarette's just missing.
Mithraya's
when
clothes
they-
are all on backwards for some fucking reason.
Ether
So that means she's
retrieves
got
her-
like the hood over her face backwards.
Nibirius's hair, for the first time, looks less than fabulous.
Ether retrieves their shotgun and the cigarette falls out of the barrel. It's just like, how the hell?
Space is
Oh.
strange.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I've learned since absorbing a sentient collection of billions of years of knowledge, it's that there are no rules.
Yep.
Dreadful finds which pocket her rock is in and just clings to it for a bit.
Hmm.
The rock.
Whatever Yersinia can't snort out of her nose, she just horks back down and
Yep.
swallows.
Atta girl. That's the way. Yep.
Excellent.
Just snort the liverwurst.
Please never say those words. in that
Perfect.
sequence.
I'm getting those printed on a t-shirt now. I'm gonna embroider it and
Yes!
mail it to you, Dan.
Our first item for the merch store.
we
Havelock
should really
takes out.
keep a list of some of this shit
We
because some of this
should.
would be amazing.
Havelock takes out their flask and checks it. Just like, and by checks it I mean takes a pull off of it. Do they still have a mouth?
Does who?
Havelock.
Oh, it didn't really distort, and the process didn't really distort anything. It was just a rough ride.
Oh, okay. That's good then. I was like, I was half expecting this to be battery acid. Well, this is an improvement.
So does the gang look around inside the building, or do they
Your city's gonna point at the big crackling mass of nonsense bullshit and go, "What the fuck is that?"
Great question.
Is absolutely surveying the premises.
Hmm.
I
I have a
It
question.
doesn't
Ether
appear to be
picks up-
dead, so I can't do anything with it.
Friends.
Ether picks up a chunk of concrete and just pitches it into the strange mass, and the rock just shatters.
Ooh.
Your city
Havelock
turns
was-
to Havelock.
Shatters
Don't
as
put
soon
your
as it
dick
touches
in
it.
that.
Havelock was literally reaching towards the glow and then
Nope.
watches a concrete shatter and then
I
is like,
mean,
now they
Maybe
look
not.
like, It'd take
Should I
me a few
check the
minutes
wall
to
before
regrow
Havelock
whatever I
busts it?
lose.
Yeah.
Should I shatter the wall before Havelock fucks it?
Anyway,
Party
It's not
vote.
a wall, it's just like this thing in the middle of the room.
a
looks like it's-
nebulous mass, you might say.
It looks like it's eaten half of a shelf that would otherwise have extended into its area of effect.
And speaking
Like,
of, I have a question.
It's just mangled steel where the shelf like gets cut off by it.
I'm just writing mangled shelf in the notes.
Havelock does take note of the building. And like you said there was a 5 tally marked on it, yes?
On the like there's a front door that opens inwards that is visible from where the crew has tumbled out,
Hmm.
and daylight is pouring in through it.
Well, I suppose we'll check that out. But when Havelock notices the number, if he does,
Hmm
he will just be like, so was this the 5th house on the block, or
Your
He
houses
just
have
shrugs.
numbers?
yours
What?
don't?
Mithra's gonna jog over and just stick
Yeah,
her
we
head
just-
out the door. Fuck's
They
sake,
just
come
all
on.
over the place. You know.
Outside there are a group of there are 6 figures. They are in a couple of words, in rough fucking shape.
That's
they
3
are,
words.
Like, yeah, they are like they appear to be human, but not quite. They are like they're pale and sickly with blackened veins and just pitch black eyes, just pure black. And they
Oh.
notice as some dumbass just sticks their head out the door.
Well, that's Mithraea for you. So
Yeah, she does that.
Mhm.
Whackbat's
Yeah.
going to step outside.
Ethan-
it's a
Ethan's
coalition
close
of
behind.
dumbasses.
Yep.
Oh,
Ethan's
Whackbat,
Havelock.
here's
close
nothing.
behind, but with their shotgun ready. And the creatures begin shambling towards the group.
Mithraea sees this happening.
one
Immediately goes, "You're
alive."
taking the body for a minute."
Yep, leave one alive. Leave one alive. We need to ask it questions.
So Mithraea yeets the body back onto Yersinia, who now has tits, and now
Yeah.
Mithraea is back to her good old bony self.
Bones,
Kane is baseball
motherfucker.
bat now.
So since they were out the door first, they're at the front of the group, and I'm gonna say they attack first.
I mean, here's the thing with Mithraea, especially now that she's just a hunk of skeleton
Uh-huh.
and a hunky skeleton. She's gonna kind of
Very.
come up and be like, "Hello, my good fellows. What the hell is wrong with all of you?"
They don't acknowledge that you've spoken to them at all. They just keep like shambling towards you.
Okay,
Um,
Mithraea's just going to punch one and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
see what happens.
Not the friendliest locals, are they?
They're kind
Um,
of weird looking, and this is doing me a concern. So let's get punchy up in here.
I mean,
Question,
my
do you
eyes are
try
black,
to
and I'm
use-
perfectly friendly.
Do you try to use your the death sense at all?
I mean, you're at this point, Yersinia has come over to watch the chaos, so
Hmm.
Yersinia can absolutely turn the death sense on and see what the fuck's up.
All right, you get mixed messages.
Sauerkraut.
Yersinia
Yersinia is
is-
getting used to that.
something about them is dead and decaying, but not quite just a corpse.
Okay.
So, like, similar or different to the last place we went where everything wasn't quite dead?
I feel like that
there
was
is-
a glitchy on-off issue, whereas
Yeah.
this is
Yeah, that
more
was
of a
more spatio-temporal shenanigans.
yeah. This
Okay.
feels like some other kind of bullshit. I suspect.
So I'm gonna say you don't have to roll for the skeleton punching the thing. It stumbles backwards and recoils from the punch, but is otherwise unfazed. The others don't even flinch. They just keep going towards you, and the rest of them are getting pretty fucking close and start attempting to take swings at you. One of them goes for a grapple.
Mithrai is just kind of amused.
Um,
I don't know what anyone else is going to do, but she's just
Oh,
going to be
Whackman
as
is going to do
annoying and
a, elbow
inconvenient
drop.
as possible.
Hey, are you
what did you say?
immune?
What did you say? Whackbat tried to do?
Whackman is absolutely going in for an elbow drop.
A
Yes.
what?
An
Elbow
Oh,
drop.
no.
in the air,
Oh, elbow
elbows
drop.
first, like yeah.
Okay. But that involves like being on the ground at the end of it, right?
Yeah. He is absolutely comfortable with getting in close
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
and has no sense of fear.
Whackbat's awesome for shit like this.
Good
I
for him.
love it.
Yeah.
Like he's
Mithrai's
a
just-
something British man, but he is like unusually durable for that. Like he's kind of got a bit of the Incredible Hulk thing going on.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the
in that,
Incredible
like,
Hulk
he's kinda
Hogan,
just, like,
apparently.
bulletproof.
Yep.
So,
So
See
he's
what
just an
hap-
absolute unit.
Should see what
Yeah.
happens when someone takes his cane.
oh, don't take his game.
Bad things.
So, do you go for an elbow drop just in the middle of the group or the outermost one from the rest of the pack?
In the middle of the group to try and sort of scatter them. Like ideally, I'd like to get one pinned,
Okay.
because we do want to take one alive. But secondary objective is like getting the group a little scattered so they're not packed together. That way, the rest of you guys can start to pick them off. Think of Whackman as a party tank.
Mhm.
So, as you just fucking roll a 2d6, take the highest
Sure.
on whether or not you just like fucking pin down the one in the middle of the group.
Yeah, I'm sad to say that Sidekick just doesn't seem to function anymore. So use the dice parser.
1 second.
There we go.
That's a 6.
All right.
Yeah,
so
it
that's
is.
that's a yes and, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So you not only just nail one to the ground, you send the others stumbling a bit, and they're spread out a bit and dazed for just a moment. But it's not long until they turn around and start, closing in on that thing that's now laying prone on the ground.
Oh, we'll be having none of that.
I will.
How
correct
many of
that
them are
rule.
there?
6.
How many of them are there? 6. Okay.
So
So,
there's 5 just closing in, like reconvening towards Whackbat, but they are a bit more spaced out now.
And Whackbat is
So
prone, for my understanding. Yes.
Yes. It drops down on top of one, and I'm pinning them down.
Just wanted to
Correct.
double check that they're ducking.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Yeah, Ethan
Meanwhile-
also starts leveling a shot and says, just shouts, "Stay down, please."
Can I,
Mithrai's like, I'm
Sorry.
dead. It doesn't matter.
as a reminder, which of you are immune to explosions and which of you aren't?
Your
Oh,
city is
Whackbat's
like,
definitely immune to
Yeah, I know. Whackbat's
So
very
is
immune to
Mithraia.
this.
So dead if he wasn't.
your city is going to get the fuck away.
Yeah.
She's
Havelock's like
probably
that.
immune, but she's not gonna like it.
Yep.
Remember, as soon as like Dreadfast says that, Ether looks like, "Look, we're trying to take one. We're trying to leave at least one alive. Remember,
It's,
Well, alive-ish.
look,
or as close as the whatever these things are can get to alive."
I
Speaking of which,
Well,
It's-
alive, not intact. That
I
might
mean,
not be the same
just-
thing for them.
it's I look,
Doctor,
all of my things are explode.
we know.
All of my powers are explode.
We know.
your city kind of pats Dreadfast. He goes, "How about you try to explode like one of the heads?
Yeah.
See how that works.
Think
Do a
smaller.
You are
explosion.
a doctor. You are a scientist. Do one, and then you can repeat the experiment."
Mhm.
Mhm. So does Dreadfast try to do that then?
Yeah, I think she does. I think she's like, and just sort of aims the stuff, fires a shatter specifically at the head of one of them. The least convenient one for the sake of funny.
Of
One
course.
d6.
I I rolled nat 20 on my wild magic die.
Chaos. Oh
yes.
Here's the
Chaos
thing, she-
reigns.
The way sorcerers work, I
Shatter
think she
chaos?
should actually be able to change the power of spells a bit. Like she used to be able to protect people with a meta magic thing. But I'm also having a wild magic surge right now. So good luck with that, everyone. How many
This'll be
d6?
fun.
1.
Wild magic.
Yeah, fair new
It's a
spell.
bad. It's a hard shot. 5. That's no
Yeah.
butt, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, but
So yeah,
Um.
and give me a second with wild magic. Wild magic 73.
What does that mean?
Let's find out.
Random creature within 60 foot is poisoned for 24 hours.
Wait, that means the party as well, right?
Potentially.
yeah.
We gotta
Random
throw a dice
creature.
and find out.
Now, bear in mind that's for a different game, but like maybe the I don't know.
It sounds
that-
like a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah,
so
no,
I'm
it
gonna
does,
say
doesn't it?
No.
Just let's just say that Dreadversay feels sick for the rest of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can have like a temporary.
She's not
Your
gonna
city
die.
throws up.
Ether doesn't have a whole lot
Havelock.
to be poisoned.
Havelock in a display of eldritch horror, just their entire torso just turns into a gaping maw, which just vertical down the middle, lots of teeth, just splits open. Look, think greed, not greed. Think
Yeah.
think
I'm
gluttony
thinking
from
the
Full Metal
Headcrab
Alchemist.
zombie I'm just
Yeah,
thinking the head.
Think gluttony from Full Metal Alchemist and just
Half-Life.
dumps out a ton of mail.
Yeah.
Just wild magic makes everyone sick, even though it's supposed to be one of us.
Oh, also, Yersinia has thrown up Mithraea's breakfast.
Oh,
sense.
poor Mithraea.
Yeah. Oh no.
That poor protein bar
Mithraea,
never
you-
asked for
yeah.
this.
Ether's
Mithraea
fine.
sees this happen and goes, "My gains!"
My
Anyway, the
yes.
spell. I guess we should do the actual spell and not just my wild magic bullshit.
Whackbat just burps politely. He's too British to get sick.
Too polite.
Mhm.
So it's because it's a no, but I'm gonna say the shatter doesn't hit them in the head, but it does get them in the shoulder and just fucking like blows the arm off at the shoulder. It just drops to the ground. The blood is just like what's that like paint stuff that like actively
Turpentine?
doesn't reflect that actively doesn't reflect any
Oh.
light, like the pure
Oh,
Yeah.
Vanta
Oh,
Black, Vanta
Vanta
Black.
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 Isn't there
The
a
Vanta
Fuck you,
Black,
Anish Kapoor.
Yeah.
Blood
I was about to say, there's a
Vanta
better
Black.
one of those that's like ethical
Black
and not
Moon
made by a
Black, I think.
shitlord, if I recall.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's like what's his face? Stuart Semple made a better one, but I
Yeah.
would like
Yeah.
to think that this is Vanta Black because these things seem horrible.
yeah.
They've stolen
blood-
they've stolen the copyright and they do not care.
The blood is far thicker than blood should be. It's almost an ooze that just kind of like congeals on the wound and
Ooh.
leaks out slightly.
Vanta Black Icor. Icor? I have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced.
Pretty
And the
pronounced
arm-
Icor.
Yeah, that's what I
Either
thought.
Either
just-
either is an acceptable pronunciation.
Yay!
The arm
Confirmation.
just lands on the ground.
Does it
completely-
continue to move?
No.
Good.
The arm just lands on the ground lifeless. And you know, the force required to blast an arm off does stumble the zombie, and for fuck's sake, I didn't mean to use that word all so soon.
Don't
Well-
say the Z word.
Don't say
Oh,
the
no.
Z word.
I wanted there to be build up to the whatever. The
Yeah,
team
no, don't
doesn't know
worry.
that that's what that is yet.
Yeah.
Um,
Looks like a zombie. No.
fuck.
No,
Um,
no, I'm joking.
The team doesn't realize that that's what it is yet. They haven't fucking figured
Zombie.
it out yet.
Fair.
That was just a fucking misspeak on
Don't,
my
don't
end.
worry, don't worry.
Anyway, the
We love you anyway.
yes, the creature does, you know, stumble and almost fall, but it seems, you know, largely just indifferent to having its arm blown off and continues to shamble towards the closest target.
Okay, Yersinia is to do some of what she do. And again, she's got her death sense, so she knows these things aren't fully dead, but they aren't fully alive, and they seem to be hovering in. It's weird. Basically, she's gonna see if she can do a little bit of, shall we say, corpse herding.
Uh,
She wants to
Bone
take them
hurting, you
over.
might say.
okay.
Boner. I'm very mature. Yeah, no, she's gonna
Very.
try to.
Boom.
And like, I'm going to fully admit again, as established with Mithrai or with Yersinia, she is not great at corpse control. She can make them
always-
shamble in a general direction, but she's not gonna do a great job.
It's always fun to
So-
watch Yersinia's little undead horde do things. They try so hard.
I'm gonna say 1d6 as well.
Cool. What's its dice parser, right? What's the fucking
Exclamation.
command?
Exclamation point.
Okay,
and
thank
then-
you.
Amount D number.
D6. Okay, we're gonna find out. Let's see what happens. Or wait, no, it's 1d6, not 2. Unhelpful. Say no and oh boy.
No, and they are just like completely fucking unaffected, and in fact, you seem to have given them a little bit more energy.
Yersinia
so-
like, well, that's bullshit. Fuck me.
They've got a little extra spring in their loose, clumsy steps. And one of them is like basically on top of I mean, not yet literally, but at Whackbat.
Okay, Mithrae's gonna pull off what or Mithrae's gonna pull off one of her femurs, and she's just gonna play baseball with this thing's head.
All right. Give me 2d6.
Let's see what works.
Actually, before that, Ether's been lining up a shot for a minute.
Yeah, no,
Um,
yeah, Ether deserves a chance.
Yes, I'm gonna say Ether takes a shot at the one that's about to descend on Whackbat.
Go for it.
2d6. A 6, a yes and. It just fucking the shotgun blast just like takes a fucking burger-sized chunk out of its head. It collapses to the ground, and the the bits, the jibs, like whack into the next closest one, and like there's bits of skull and head on its face. It's
We're
vision's
familiar with bone
obscured.
shrapnel. Don't worry.
Like it can't see very well anymore. The next closest. So that's
Yes.
one pinned, and one pinned under Whackbat, and one now shotgun decapitated. So that's 4 left to deal with, one of which missing an arm.
Okay. So Yersinia and Mithraean take note that that the headshot drops them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, that makes.
I'm
this
gonna
easy.
say again, so Mithraea is using her own leg bone, and she kind of looks at Yersinia like, "You want to help me out here?" And Yersinia does what she do with bone, and suddenly that leg bone—it's not just a leg bone; it's now basically the leg bone equivalent of a mace. It's got a bunch of yeah, exactly. It's a spiked baseball bat. and-
classic.
Yeah, and Mithraea is here to
God damn.
ruin somebody's fucking day with it.
Nice.
2d6.
Yeah, go for it.
No, all I can think of is that fucking
6.
video.
Yes, and
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Fucking like it doesn't just take care of it. It caves the skull
Grand
in.
slam. Grand slam.
And it's just it too is down for the count. It like it is whacked in the head with enough force so that as it falls, it hits like before its feet hits the ground, its shoulder hits the ground.
oh my god.
This like sideways scorpion pose gets
It's
fucking
3
slammed
turns
onto
to
the
the
ground.
left, and then 2 quarter turns to the right. And you take a baseball bat, and it's so good.
So yeah, I'm gonna say I would would it be depriving you of anything if I said the and is that it kills it in one hit?
That's fine. Go for it.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, actually, there
Um,
is one small and to it. Mithra is doing
Alright.
all of this while hopping around on one leg, just because it's that fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
I've posted a picture of what it looks like.
Yes.
Copy.
Amazing. It's perfect. I'm invincible.
But yeah,
enough.
that's my. It drops it in one hit, and my end is just that it looks ridiculous when it happens.
Nice.
Yes.
So,
Is it-
another
hold on.
creature?
One
Hmm?
sec. Is it? Doesn't your Cineo wear like a ton of bones?
Well,
Couldn't
she
she
used to wear
just-
more of them.
Couldn't she just give Mithraia one of the leg bones that she wears on her skirt?
Mithraia has way more fun doing her bullshit. Are
That's
you kidding?
fair. That's fair.
Mithraia is going to do it for the lulls and
That's valid.
like
That's valid.
Say now there's 3 left. One missing an arm.
All right. I think I know how Havelock works now. I'm excited.
How is Havelock going to?
if
deal
Havelock
with his
eats the
care.
zombie, I'm going to laugh. If Havelock fucks the zombie, I'm going to leave.
Oh God! Why does
I have something.
Havelock doesn't want
prepared
to-
for. I have something prepared for.
Havelock-
One of those. You can guess which one of those I'm prepared for.
Somebody say Havelock's not gonna try to. Jesus Christ!
I mean,
This is combat, okay?
Look, sometimes you
Time
get
and-
Plans for being
warnings,
suspicious.
and
Time and place, anyway.
Big if true.
Anyway.
citation needed. Moving on.
Right. So. Oh yeah, no, that's most of what Havelock's new stuff is gonna be. Havelock is the Shoggoth now. Excellent. Yeah, no, Havelock is
Gonna eat
okay.
the zombie.
No, better. Okay, for reference, who here has seen Parasite the Maxim?
The what? What is any
What?
of that?
No one? Okay, never
No.
mind. This is not gonna make any sense to anyone then.
Cool.
We're gonna do something else then. Well, I'll describe it differently. Unless. But basically, Havelock is just going to. For now, we'll stick to guns, because that'll be easier.
Hmm.
Yeah, there we are. Oh, no, there's a ton of these. Oh, God. Some of these are just abject body horror.
Fun.
Yeah, it's a time, but,
Also, Eldritch is BRB.
yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a few that can adequately describe the way Havelock is gonna, like, just shape their body from now on. That's most of what they're gonna be doing. Alright, but,
Quit fucking around and just shoot him.
yeah, no, exactly. For now, we're just gonna quit fucking around and just shoot him. We got a fancy magic gun. We're gonna use it.
Nice.
Havelock draws the sidearm and just takes a crack at it with their magic pistol. Which
Alright,
looks...
I'm gonna say
Oh yeah, it still looks like that Destiny hand cannon malfeasance.
nice. I'm imagining the firing sound is like the alternate revolver in Ultra Kill.
Maybe.
Just that fucking church bell crossed with a thunderclap.
Think church bell crossed with some kind of unintelligible screaming.
Nice.
Or
Yeah, I was
gibbering,
gonna say-
perhaps. Maybe gibbering.
I'm imagining that like the gun at the end of the barrel, like if you looked at it closely, it might look more like a mouth.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, like,
It,
Teeth.
it definitely has an eye or two on it, and Havelock may or may not be seeing down the gun directly.
the ultimate.
Yep. So,
My brain has completely forgotten what that is. The ultimate sights.
that's the one.
Mhm.
Yep. So, what am I rolling? Havelock's doing them a shoot with their magic gun that they're kind of bonded with now.
I'm I'm gonna say also. Is he just drawing the gun, or has he already been lining a shot up?
I imagine he drew the gun when all of this started, to be honest.
Ah, fair enough.
Havelock's not
2d6.
that much of an idiot.
Not that much.
Yes, but.
Is that what 2 means?
2 is yes, but.
Yep.
Okay. So when taking the with this, do you just take the highest or the highest yes?
Okay, the way this works is you take the best roll. So yeses are always better than no's.
Okay.
Well, yes, but is the least
You
good.
always
yes.
take an even if there's an even, and you always
Alright.
take the highest even.
I'm gonna say you the shot doesn't quite hit the brain. It just takes a chunk out of their neck, and now their head just kind of sags to the side, and they're you've done some damage. Undoubtedly, you've staggered it quite a bit, but it's not gone down.
Okay.
It could even be one of those cases where, sometimes headshots, for whatever reason, skulls are weird, and sometimes the
Sure
bullet just,
are.
slides under the skin.
Yup.
Mhm.
That's
Just misses the brain.
upsetting to watch, but it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, I found gifts that work great for things Havelock is able to sort of do now.
Fun.
Some of them are horrifying. It's great. So excited. Gonna save them for special occasions. Yeah, so Havelock sort of decapitates a zombie, almost.
Yeah, its head, it's now just its head slouched to one side
Ah.
and hanging.
Havelock just shrugs and is like, close enough.
Who attacks next? Who went first? Whackbat went first.
Yeah.
Whackbat's still on top of one of them.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Pose dramatically.
Oh, right,
I'm going to
Nebby!
I'm going to keep that one pinned as best as I can.
All right.
But for.
I'm gonna say you're pretty good at that.
Yeah. What's the next
Need to
closest
roll.
one?
I'm gonna say the one without an arm has been getting close.
Okay. I am going to pull Whackbat's kinetic catalyst out of his pocket.
Oh, God!
And hand that to him and just say,
Oh,
"Here,
I've
hold it."
missed that!
Oh, yes! I forgot! Yes!
What the hell does it do?
The kinetic catalyst is it's a chunk of stone that basically is a reusable grenade.
Yup!
Nice.
It basically just passively generates kinetic energy and will start to vibrate and get really unstable, and then it'll just release that, and then it'll just keep doing that. It violates what is it, conservation of momentum?
I think it's
energy?
conservation. That sounds about, yeah. Momentum or energy, one or the other.
Yeah. So basically, I just hand that to stuff and be like, "Here, that you're gonna explode in a minute." It
Yeah,
works like a grenade.
You probably don't have to. Do we want to roll for whether or not it catches any of the others? That'd be 1d6.
Sure. Alrighty.
Because it's definitely going to blow up the one with one arm.
Yes.
I imagine Whackbat just tossing it to the zombie, and the zombie just catches it on instinct and looks at it.
Mhm.
I think these are the most
Six.
mild of the gifts I have for things Havelock does now, or can
yes,
do.
and it fucking it fucking shreds the one with one arm left, and the
Here, catch.
I may have lost count of how many there are left. So there's one pin down there is the one that was.
I think there's 2 more still standing.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 sounds about right.
One of them, the remaining 2 get just thrown to the ground.
Bully.
Snack time.
Oh boy.
Mithrai
yeah,
gets a
that's-
shot first.
True.
All right, Mithraya, you take the closest prone creature as it attempts to stagger its way back onto its feet.
Yeah, Raya's just gonna come up behind it, stick her one functional foot on in its back,
Nice.
and she kind of looks at Yersinia, who changes the mace into just like it's just a big old fucking spike. It's a
Nice.
leucotome of bone,
Yes.
and Mithraya just rams that into the totally not a zombie's head, like base of spine to out front of forehead.
Yeah.
Just piths that motherfucker.
Very nice.
So that one's dealt
Also, I've been
with.
craving the desire to use the word pith ever since that came up earlier.
It's very fun, yeah.
So there is one left. It's it's making its way back up to its feet.
Havelock, you
Wow.
want it, or should Nebby get it?
Nebby should get to have some fun.
All right. So what does Nebby do?
Dragoon Lance! Just
Oh,
Dragoon
boy.
Jump
That
Lance attack!
What the hell does that mean?
Okay, Dragoons in FF14 jump into the air and then put all of their body weight, point their lance downward, and all of their body weight and gravity behind their lance point.
2d6 and yeah.
Yep. Nebby's a big, hefty boy with big, heavy armor. It's great.
I was gonna say it's like a reverse Dracula-style impalement.
It is. Oh, a 6. Okay.
It's
Not
fucking
only
shredded.
it not only goes through their head, but Nibirius looks fabulous while he does it.
Yeah, you just fucking jib the like they're just they're salsa now.
Yeah. Nibirius tosses their hair. It looks perfect again.
And now all that's left is the one struggling under Mulligan.
Yes. Havelock walks over to their new best friend, this zombie. And just like
Yersinia also comes up, and she
Yep.
looks pissed.
sup. Havelock is
Backpack
looking
Not
looking
at
back and
you.
forth
Oh, yeah, I
between them,
know.
going, so which one of you called dibs?
Yeah, no, Havelock's like, no, you first, you first. There won't be anything left when
Yersinia's
I'm
like-
done with it.
Yersinia like, you want to rock paper? Okay, apt point. So Yersinia's like, can I get some of our biggest and strongest to hold this thing down real quick?
Yes.
That looks a little bit hurt at that. Like,
Yeah, seriously.
I mean,
Excuse me.
Yersinia. Okay, but Yersinia goes like, no, not. She's like, you have a very excellent pin on him, Mr. Whackbat, but I would ideally like them, whatever this thing is, spread eagled on the ground so I can vivisect it.
Ooh, vivisection.
I mean, if
Um,
it's even vivid at this point, if this
I-
doesn't count as a necropsy.
vivified.
Yeah. Havelock's like, oh, I left my autopsy tool. Let's see, dissection tool, vivisection tools.
Yersinia just reaches into one of her pockets and pulls out
Yeah,
like a
um,
way too. You're like, where the fuck did you put like the rib spreader?
Does she have a rib spreader and a bone saw?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay,
No, she's got a
for-
big set of those crunchy like
For
bone
what
or, like, rib
Havelock does.
crackers.
Yeah, if you want what Havelock does, just go into VC Share. The GIF on top, actually.
Jesus
I'm-
Christ.
I'm not
Oh, God,
posting
what
that.
What have you done?
These are the most mild of the GIFs I have from Parasite.
Yes.
Parasite's a fun show.
Oh yeah.
I'm not putting them in the
Don't.
chat.
No, just don't. They only get worse from here, I promise.
For some reason, they're not loading as gifs; they're just still images. But I'm here for it.
Oh well.
God
that's
damn it!
I'm
Everyone,
thankful.
stop! Why? There
But
we
yeah,
go.
no, Havelock's hand just kind of claws up, turns into a crescent blade thing.
Yersinie's like,
Vivisection
Nate Trick, can
tools.
you like power that? Can you buzzsaw? it?
Yes.
Awesome. But okay, everyone who is strong enough to restrain this thing,
Oh yeah.
get on a limb.
Oh yeah. Nibirius. Nibirius just steps on one of its legs and one of its arm, or steps on both of its legs.
Mhm.
See, Mithrai is gonna get an arm and help pry it away so Whackbad can safely get the other arm without getting bit.
Mhm.
starting to wonder if there's much
Because
to
it
be
is
learned from
trying.
this thing. As well, I suppose a dissection would be in order, or vivisection. Does it have a heartbeat? Is that what qualifies as?
Yeah,
Yersinia
we could
kind of
be
goes,
getting into some difficult conversations about what constitutes life. We need a philosopher, and I don't think any of us here fit that bill.
Yeah. Philosophy was
So
never
you're
my
s-
strong suit, alas.
Yersinia's kind of getting down to look at it. The head snaps at her. She's like, okay, that is just enough out of you.
None of the philosophy department at Upper Londinium could take a punch.
The philosophy. I tried minoring in philosophy, but it just got to be a bit much.
They were
Your
trying to
city
teach
kinda
me about
looks
this
over.
thing called morality. Wasn't for me.
I must begin with Kierkegaard and the understanding that we must not know. Ugh.
Now I'm
No, I
thinking
just
about
put me to sleep.
that- I'm just thinking
Your
about
city is
that
like,
gimmick Twitter page of Kierkegaardashian.
Oh my God.
It's such a good
You're-
Twitter page. Go follow Kierkegaardashian if you're not already. It's so good.
Yersinia looks up to Havelock and is like, can you help me saw this thing's head off?
Absolutely, my love. I'd be delighted to. And Havelock's like hand just morphs from like crescent blade to like basically just large shears and just snip.
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
go
say,
look
yeah,
in the
you're-
building. I'm gonna go. Drevster goes and looks. in
Be
the
well,
building
Susan.
instead.
Havelock like turns in friendly waves. Be well, Susan.
Ether,
Weird that your first name, but thank you.
Ether stays outside, but is mostly keeping an eye on their surroundings in case of anything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, question: when the head is removed from the body, does it continue to snap and generally be a pain in the ass?
I
I'm
mean,
totally here for it if it does. That would be kind of awesome.
Would be fun.
no, the head
Oh.
stops.
Oh,
Um,
boo.
Oh. Well, that's not as fun, I guess. All right.
But you know that like mostly dead signal from the death sense that you were getting from them?
Uh huh.
That doesn't stop.
That's interesting.
What
Well, at
is?
least it's-
Dormancy.
In fact, it hasn't stopped for like most of the group.
Whoa.
Yersinia
all
kind of notes
lying.
that.
They're all lying completely motionless, but there's
She's
still a
Yersinia.
signal.
Yersinia's gonna notice this, as she kind of observes the head. She looks down at the corpse that she's got, which, because again, this is officially, now that it's not moving, this is a necropsy or autopsy, depending on how you look at it. Looks at the other ones, notes all of this, does a little math in her head, and goes, okay, we're going to do this very quickly, and then somebody needs to go get Susan because we need to light this shit on fire.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, it's nice that you're calling her first name.
Ether,
we should.
Ether looks towards where Dreadfusse went and just shouts.
I mean, we
for
do
her.
know. We know Dreadfusse's name.
Yeah, I don't think she's hidden it. Has
Mhm.
she? I don't remember.
She hasn't.
It's on a
Nope.
few of the documents, but I don't think she used it very often.
I mean,
just
Dreadfusse is just a
calls-
bit of a mouthful.
Yeah,
Fair.
Ether just calls Dreadfusse. Need you out here.
Oh,
In a moment, we're not done.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Maybe not
Dreadfuss,
yet.
just come out and face away.
For now.
Dreveste specifically walks out backwards.
We need you. We need you
Good.
to hand Dreadfusse.
Yeah.
I'd like to keep my hands if it's all the
You,
same.
you
Yeah,
are you're keeping your hands. I have no need for your hands.
Yet.
It's,
The way the volume on your mic fluctuates tends
Sorry.
to line up really well with you saying dramatic things.
Dramatic and sinister. I love it.
Mhm.
it's
Like
So,
when
yeah.
you said I have no need for your hands, it like the volume spiked on need.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, so yeah, Dreadfusse can face away, but again, at this point, Yersinia just she gets to work. Poor Dreadfusse facing away can hear the rather loud and upsetting sound of snippers going through ribs.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I've got a
And-
brand new combine harvester. I'll
That-
give you the key, fingers and ears. Just stick a- you and me.
Basically,
I
the
got
question that I have for Dax is once she gets everything opened up, she's not gonna start like poking around physically just yet. Does she see anything different? Is there anything of note in
That,
this corpse besides the fact that it's disgusting?
the weird Vanta Black viscous blood is just
Mhm.
like in a huge mass in the chest cavity.
Gross.
No organs?
Like there are organs, but in what would normally be like open space in the chest cavity, or such
Actually-
as it is inside the body.
Or viscera?
Yeah.
Dax, I was gonna say raise it
Ooh.
a notch. These are the organs. They are decomposing into this sludge.
Ugh.
That's a
I
good
didn't know
idea,
that.
yeah. But it's not like a sludge, it's like it's goo.
Yeah, it's goo with like, and as Yersinia kind of pokes with her tools, she encounters what remains of like hearts and lungs, and she pulls out something that was probably a
Hearts?
gallbladder or heart chambers bits.
Hearts. Many.
No,
There's
come
like
on.
6 in
But yeah,
there.
More
I mean, technically, there are 6
organs
around here.
means more human.
but yeah, Yersinia's like, I don't know exactly what this is, but I've heard of similar things on various planets, and this is a bad time.
Wait, what
This
the-
is not good. This.
Sorry.
Don't let them bite you. I'm just gonna climb out on a limb and say that.
Mhm.
Havelock.
Uh, my notes are broken. I'm sorry. This is a complete non-tangent, but I have all these notebooks with like terrible strips next to like the ring binding. The terrible strips on the wrong side of the page, so you can
Oh.
just tear a
Dreadful
small
say you
amount
have
of your
glitched
page
for
off.
real.
I need to send photos to the chat. I need to explain this somehow.
Yeah, I think we need a visual for this.
Yeah.
Tears and TEAR.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
I
you
just
see.
noticed it's not all the pages, it's just some of them. But somebody in the manufacturing plant fucked up.
Oh no.
Let's BC share it. Also, look at how terrible my handwriting is, everybody.
Oh, it can't be that bad.
Yay!
My handwriting's
It's pretty
probably
fucking bad.
worse. That's
Oh.
not bad. Oh, wow! Oh,
they
that's
did fuck up.
I thought that was what you were talking about. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. The perforation's just on the wrong side. Holy shit.
Excellent.
That's amazing.
Into
Very
Twitch
useful.
chat it goes.
That's incredible.
But yeah, so your city's like, we have. These are
Hmm.
horrible. These
Mhm.
are riddled with
Well,
whatever this is.
I can learn about them,
And
but
I will
there's
say
only one way for me to do that.
it's near imperceptible. Like it's very subtle, but the goo is moving.
Oh, Yersinia notices that. Oh, Yersinia
Snacks.
picks up on that. Absolutely, she backs up.
Slurpy snacks.
She
yeah.
hands. Oh, and she
It's
hands
at its-
Havelock the head.
It's
Yup.
most concentrated around like the spine and other nervous system bits.
I wonder if this is a sort of okay. Noting that, it looks like I'm not an anatomist, but that concentration doesn't seem coincidental.
Yersinia's like, no, I don't think that it is. Do me a favor because you've got all of the special tools
Uh huh.
for this kind of thing. Would you mind splitting the head open for me?
Absolutely. And Havelock just holding the head in one hand, just morphs their hand into that crescent blade and just slices the head open right along the top like a ripe melon.
Are we
Yeah.
perhaps looking at some form of silicate sludge here?
That's what I'm wondering. Is this organic or Oh, I
Christine
forgot we're
Adams
back
looks-
to the nerd squad. Like almost all of us are doctors or scholars. Yes.
Oh boy.
Are they a
Are those-
Yeah, you're
silicate life
seeing it.
form or
Yersinia kind of looks. She's like, I've studied creatures like this, of course, primarily when I was more towards the beginning of my attempts to fix me and Mithraia.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we could be looking at a couple of things. I don't have my full equipment, and no, Havelock, don't pull it out from wherever you think you might have
What? Oh no! Wait. What?
it. Moving on. The this could be disease.
Could be.
This could be some kind of external biological agent, say a fungus.
Or perhaps some sort of parasitic infection.
Yeah, parasitic infection of some other striation. It could even be some kind of man-made. Okay, I'm going to confess. I am an anatomist. I am very much a person of my planet. We don't have these things,
Fair.
but there is something apparently called a nanomachine that can even be used in a similar manner.
Nano
Backpack doesn't have time for all these
son.
words. He set some of it on fire.
Yeah.
No, that
your
works
city's like,
actually. That's a good test on whether it's organic
That
or
will narrow
inorganic.
it
Generally,
down
yeah, that
twofold.
does.
yeah.
Mm. Dax,
Um,
does it ignite? And if so, how quickly?
It ignites. It's not like it doesn't.
We still
burn
have
like
our eyebrows?
gunpowder. It does. Yeah, it
Mhm.
doesn't burn like gunpowder, but it burns. And it smells fucking awful. For
Like
those
rotten
with
eggs
noses.
awful?
Yeah,
or
like what kind of awful?
It smells like rot. So
Just
Your
rot.
city's like, oh, my sandwiches.
Ah, yeah, I'm getting. I was about to say,
Yeah.
Yersinia gets hungry and the rest of us have trauma.
it smells like raw meat that's been left in the sun.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, your
eat
city is
rot.
definitely hungry right now.
God damn it. Just
I really
smells.
want some salami now.
Yeah. Damn.
Salami in the fridge.
What's that
I can eat
Norwegian
some
shark?
salami.
What's that Norwegian shark delicacy?
Ha, Carl.
That's
ha,
the
Carl.
one.
Mhm.
Havelock may have had that once or twice. Yup.
Yersinia may eat that regularly,
Yup.
knowing her.
Yup. Probably.
Mhm.
All right. So Havelock.
I'm gonna roll a dice.
How violently
Dreadful
does
does not vomit.
Dreadfuss vomit? Oh, good.
For now.
For now. So yeah, Havelock's like, well, we know it's probably organic, given how that smells.
Mhm.
So, well,
Ether can't smell things that aren't like actively, immediately dangerous biological agents. They just don't. Once again, they're very confused by why everyone looks so put off.
I like to imagine that
Except for
Mithraia,
Yersinia, who's like
Nebby-
inhaling, like very,
Wafting,
like a
wafting.
sob.
yeah. I like to imagine that Mithraia, Nebby, and like Ether, and probably Dreadfuss are all just like standing around casually talking with each other, used to their partners all going off and just like being nerds at each other.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I suppose I could try absorbing some of it.
With the book.
He is the book.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh, right.
if Havelock literally just owl turns their head towards Ether. I am the book now.
I just like lean backwards a little as you
Yeah, that's-
look at me like that.
Yeah,
Yup.
I've been inviting you all for a reason.
Just like,
I've-
all right, chief.
Anyway, slurp slurp yum yum, and just Havelock, one of their hands just kind of starts to envelop this, and it just gets absorbed rather quickly. Just the head for now.
Yersinia goes, let me know
Fair.
how it tastes. Obviously, I can't eat it because...
Give me a moment. Give me a
um,
moment. And taste buds. And oh, have you? Yep.
I will tell you what you get from. So
Yep.
as you see by having, because I never told you what you found in the head.
Yes.
The
Oh, what did I
brain
find in the
is-
head?
The brain's pretty much rotted.
Okay.
And there isn't very much of the sludge. It seems that the majority
Okay.
of it is centered around like the motor control systems in the torso.
I'm beginning to think the brain isn't particularly necessary to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yersinia looks, oh, how Egyptian of them.
I noticed, yes. That did not escape my notice.
So yeah, you get You get nothing. It's as though you had eaten the arm that was lopped off earlier.
Tastes a little like what was that food?
Ha, Carl.
Think Hawkarl crossed with liverwurst.
Ugh.
Yersinia starts to actively salivate.
You should grind some up and put it on your sandwiches. You'd love it.
Yersinia's like, if... Ignoring the fact that my intrusive thoughts are all going absolutely do that, I think I will pass.
Well, if you pickled it first, it would probably be safe to do. Regardless.
You see,
Let's see.
I'm a necromancer, not a chef.
Yes. Well, let's see.
This
If the
isn't
head's
everyone
not...
cooks with Hannibal.
Well, if the head's not all that
There's-
interesting.
There's still plenty of other corpses that haven't been set on fire yet.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Havelock's like, well, I think the central nervous system is the important bit. They say when you're eating people not to eat the brain or spine, but I'm not people anymore. And, just absorbs the whole damn thing. Just one of the bodies.
Prions be damned, here he goes.
Yeah.
Instead of getting like that rot taste or whatever, you get just nothing.
Nothing?
It's just immediately just no substance, no taste, no memories. It's like if cotton candy didn't have any flavor.
What
It's
the-
just
Empty calories.
nothing.
I hate this. Helen just turns back disappointed like, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing!
How does that work?
I don't know! I'm in distress!
Yersinia's like pointing like there has to be something.
No texture, no flavor, no memories, no knowledge, no cellular makeup, nothing.
It's like
go-
it's actively worse than when you just had a single like lopped off bit.
Yup. At least the lopped up bits tasted like something.
Yersinia's
Tasted
like, well,
lopped
I'm
off bits.
so
Oh.
on the one hand that's disappointing. On the other hand, what the hell does that mean?
I'm having okay. So different portions of my mind are having 12 different metaphysical debates about what this could mean. And
Okay, out of character, just pausing for a bit.
yeah.
I'm finding that my favorite thing about GMing is giving questions for y'all to like
It's
try
fun.
and puzzle out in real time.
Oh, it's
Oh,
very
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why improv is easier than you think, because you don't need to have the answers.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, that's fucking good.
You just pose questions. And the answers come whether you expect them to or not.
Mhm.
Have
you stopped destroying a corpse
There's-
yet?
No,
Nope.
light them all on fire.
If you say so.
These are
I
bad.
feel like Havelock says that out of pure spite at
He
being
does!
denied any kind of information.
He does. He's
Set them
just
on
angry.
fire.
He's just
Yeah,
angry
I mean-
now.
If you say so, I can do that.
Do
if you
that,
want.
please.
Don't say does that.
There is no excuse for whatever these things are. Things like this are the reason we invented napalm. Ugh.
See all the bodies burn. It smells terrible for those that can smell.
Excuse me.
Oh god, I didn't see it through. Rolls dice. Dreadful vomits.
Oh dear. Yup.
A plus.
Havelock gently pats Dreadfusay on the back a bit and then offers them a vial of something for your nausea.
What is it?
Pure CBD.
It's just a. I mean, yeah, it's.
Cock and ball torture?
Alcohol torture. I love how quick on the draw you got with that.
That was brilliant.
Fucking
I genuinely
instant.
didn't think of anything else. I don't know what CB.
CBD is
One
cannabidiol. Not CBT, CBD.
Okay, out of character for a second, the fact that CBT is an actual kind of therapy, and then it's the fact that it's the name of a very
Cognitive
wince-worthy
behavioral
fetish.
therapy.
Yeah, like it will never not make me burst into
Oh, it's
incredibly
so
immature
good.
laughter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
It
same.
just reminds
same.
us of people switching around the words for like the different kinds of CBT, like cognitive behavioral torture or cock and ball therapy.
I still love that Jimmy Neutron me. There will be no cock and or ball torture in this classroom.
Oh my god.
Anyway, um, fuck. Havelock hands her a vial. It's like it's mostly just medicinal herbs that'll help you with nausea, and it has a mild narcotic component that helps it kick in faster.
She drinks it
It just
reluctantly.
genuinely
She's
makes her
having a
feel
bit of
better.
a
Syrup.
Yeah, she's generally having a time with Havelock
Yeah.
right now, but
That's
you
fair.
know,
Havelock is an eldritch monster, but they're a friendly one.
yeah, no, it's she's just reconsidering some of the her perception has been changed, and she's coming to terms with that. This is how I'm role playing this because fuck it, I need to role play something.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I feel like Havelock in this state is a lot to cope with.
Oh yeah,
psychologically.
definitely.
Yeah, bear in mind, Trevor say basically we just came to terms with the previous Havelock.
Oh yeah. Now Havelock has all sorts of new horrible powers.
Yeah.
Just
But
when
yeah.
you thought it couldn't get any weirder.
Oh yeah. Wait until Havelock wants to scare someone. I have some horrible gifts ready.
Oh,
I know that you probably have some really bad ones, but all I'm picturing is that one scene in Beetlejuice where Beetlejuice just like pops his face open and then puts it back together. We never actually see what it looks like. We just see it
Oh,
from
that's
the
my
back.
favorite scene in that movie.
Yeah, it's so good.
My favorite scene is nice fucking model, honk honk.
And
And if you haven't seen
all
Beetlejuice,
right.
go see Beetlejuice. Moving on.
this is giving us Havelock vibes.
Root beer flavored vape juice flavored root beer. What?
Uh,
Root beer flavored vape juice flavored root beer?
well, that's going in the chat.
What?
Sure hope the chats are recorded someday.
I have so many questions. Can I vape it or not? I have questions. Is
It's
that
a
propylene
2-liter
glycol?
bottle.
Yeah, but like, is it propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin? Can I vape it? Will drinking it kill me?
It
And by
says the
kill me, I
full
mean give me-
strength on the bottle. What is that?
What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't give a nicotine level. It doesn't say anything about what it is. It doesn't list like sugar or calories. Like, I don't know what this is.
I'm picturing.
I'm scared by it, but I don't know what it is.
It's a cognito hazard.
It is.
I feel like there's bottles of this stuff in storage in the collection.
I work at a
Yeah.
vape store, and shit like this bothers me immensely. Anyway.
So now that
Anyway.
we've burned everything, what does
Yep.
everything look like around us? Like, what are there more
I-
zombies? Is it just
I was
nothing?
waiting for you to take a look at the scenery. So there aren't.
What parts of the
never
scenery aren't on fire?
There
Most of
aren't
them, I
I mean,
imagine.
you're in a parking lot, so there isn't a lot to catch fire other than the corpses.
Oh, good.
Bear in mind that you and Mithraia have never seen a parking lot in their
Yeah.
collective life. So
Oh, shit, right. They're just in this weird square of tarmac, and they have no context for it.
yeah, they're like, Mithraia's looking at these lines and going like, I wonder if this means something.
It's a parking lot.
Just FYI, this is gonna take forever if we do the full fish out of water thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
gonna
fair.
lean into it too. Actually, here,
No.
let's put it like this: Yersinia knows what the parking lot is. Mithraia does not, so she's gonna be goofy, and Yersinia is gonna be helpful.
Yay.
Cool.
I think
Um,
Dreadversay knows what a parking lot is, but she doesn't know why she knows what a parking lot is.
That's very dreadful.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
um, so,
So yeah, parking lot.
in the like you're in, a larger parking lot that, there's the warehouse that you came out of, and on all of the entrance doors, there's that, like, in red spray paint, the 5 tally mark.
Was about to ask if
And-
other buildings have that.
There aren't many nearby, like close enough for you to be able to see.
Hmm.
But in the distance, there is a larger town, but it appears to be completely lifeless except for one pocket that you can see, like there's lights on,
Mhm.
and that's like within view. That's the only place within vision that appears to have any like life.
Hmm.
So
That's a start.
that's like most of the scenery is like there's some forests in the distance. The sky is, despite it being like a clear day, the sky is oddly gray. Like it's kind of washed out despite not being overcast. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's very like Pacific Northwest vibes from the environment.
Mithra is gonna look at everybody and jerk a thumb over her shoulder at the lights. Go, how about let's check that out?
Yeah, it's
Let's-
not very far. It's just like an hour's walk.
Ha! Civilization.
Indeed. Off we go then.
So you follow
Lucky
you follow the
montage.
roads. Yep.
Yeah.
You follow the roads. There occasionally you pass by buildings that have that 5 tally mark on any entrances.
Are there
Some
any
of them appear
other
quite
marks?
There's one sec. I need to check something.
I remember. Do you remember?
How the fuck do you remember?
Because
Um,
that's a weird detail my brain fixates on.
Fair.
Weird.
Yep.
What happened to my voice?
Mm.
I may be dying today. It's fine.
Some of them don't have like the full 5 tally mark. Some of them just have 4. Though a lot of the places with 5s appear to be either full of zombies, like the ones further off the road. Some of them appear to be quite like infested, and others appear to have like some of them are just, really visibly unsteady buildings, like that look like they're on the verge of collapse. Though a couple of them have strange noises coming from them. But I'm just going to say I'm not prepared for you to explore anything off the beaten path. Just go to the settlement.
Shame for you. I'm exploring off the path.
No, I like
Dang.
sincerely, I can't do that.
Leave Dax alone. Come on.
Fine.
Yeah, no, it's their first
fine.
time.
Of
Let 'em
course.
We bully Maple. This is, as far as I know, I don't believe Maple is fronting.
No, this is Anne.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes.
Listen, I
It's
bully
only
all my
fun
friends
when we
equally.
bully
I am a
Maple.
communist. The bully must be
Redistributing the
distributed.
bullying.
Yes.
No, but you bully according to their need. Excuse
true.
you.
It's true.
They don't need to be bullied. You don't bother bullying them. That's you try
That's
to pull
true.
communist doctrine over me. Please continue.
Welcome to badfansub.twitch.tv, where we deal with this.
Communism and cannibalism.
The 2 C's, we call them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Um,
I think
Carry on.
Dreadful actually to speed things
temptation
up.
to say
We'll
something
just
that I'm not
vote
going
for
to
the
say.
nearest sign
Yeah.
of civilization. Like nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, no.
Just-
Walking montage, we get to civilization? Or
Something like it.
something like it, indeed.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep picturing stuff from The Road, if anyone has seen that movie or read that
Mhm.
book.
I had a similar sort of thing.
Nah, never read or watched it.
I recommend reading
I
it,
get the
though.
vibe.
My God, you will be depressed.
No, I
My
know what it's about, and I know a
God.
lot of what happens in it. Just never got that interested. But either way,
It's really. I got the audiobook. Sorry, not to like sidetrack, but like I got the audiobook for like $2 during some Audible sale, and I got it on a whim. And like it is one of those books. I have this bizarre relationship with it because it is simultaneously one of the most beautifully written things I've ever experienced,
Mhm.
and also it's just like all of my emotions are being like gradually thinly sliced out of my body with a razor blade. That is
Oh,
the
yeah.
feeling of it.
you know, the road is. I'm pretty sure that character's
Huh.
protagonist never gets named, which I
No,
think is
none of the
interesting.
characters have names.
I dig
nobody.
that. There's something interesting
It's-
to
So
that.
anyway,
Anyway,
Yeah, no, we're sidetracking. We'll talk about this more later. Moving on.
yes.
But that is what I am picturing. That is why I wanted to mention it.
Oh god.
Fair. So as you arrive at the settlement, there is like it is in the like most tightly packed center like piece of what appears to be the downtown area of a larger of like a larger, like not an enormous city, but it's, you know, it's not tiny. And there are city walls built between like in the alleyways and streets between buildings surrounding this town, or the settlement rather. And there are, you know, as soon as you're within vision, like as soon as you get, you know, close enough, there's a shout from the distance of just somebody, like there is somebody standing on top of the wall with a couple of like there's two people standing on top of the wall, one of them sitting in a chair and the other is standing holding what appears to be a rifle. And one of them just shouts like, "Hey, who's there?"
Hello! Us! We're here!
Mithrai is still a skeleton, by the way, just for maximum
Excellent.
discomfort.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Um,
look, Dreversays always looks like a demon.
Yeah, essentially, it looks like a bad Halloween costume party is rocked up on these poor people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
mhm.
Havelock is
Are
of
you,
course wearing their usual well-tailored clothes and is covered in tattoos. Hello!
are you travelers?
Yes!
We are
Sort of.
quite far away.
Yeah, we're from a ways off.
We're
Oh,
not from around here.
we don't get many folks past the chasm over in these parts.
Ooh, a chasm. How exciting.
I can understand why the
What's
your-
locals don't seem very friendly.
Yeah, very strange.
Locals?
The
The horrible
um
dead things that aren't dead.
yes,
The
those.
Wait, they don't have infested on the other side of the chasm?
Is that what you call them?
Ha. Anyway, what's your business here?
Looking for information.
All right. Well. Fuck it. Just don't cause any
Just-
trouble, all right?
I'm
Great
just
security.
picturing these poor guys who have probably been up here watching for zombies, the relentless like effort and strain of being vigilant for hours and hours, and suddenly like us weirdos just fucking show up.
Yeah,
Like-
like they.
I kind of would do the same thing too, because it's like, what the what do you what?
I
the
want
standing-
a stealth
the
game.
standing guard, like the standing guard, looks at the sitting one, and the sitting one just kind of shrugs. Like you can see the silhouette just.
I imagine we're also
that
probably in
tracks.
like higher colors than everyone else. Like you mentioned, things are washed out. So I'm picturing,
The sky is at least.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
I mean, it's not.
So-
It's not like color works differently here.
Okay.
A
It's still
shame
the same spectrum of light.
for now.
Havelock, please don't break the sun again.
I-
Again.
That was one time. One time.
And like a big gate opens, and Um, they allow you to pass through. Once you're on the other side, they like one of them is definitely keeping a close eye on the group as they go past. But once you're on the other side, you see that the walls are
Havelock
made of like
waves.
the walls are made of like upturn or like sideways car chassis that have been reinforced on the
Hmm.
like outside facing part. Um and there's just like wooden scaffolding on the top for the guards to stand on.
Maybe a couple of shipping containers.
Yeah, just things like that. Um, and this seems to be again just like a small, densely packed downtown area, like in between larger buildings, or like surrounded by larger buildings that are like like the bulk of the wall. Are these like surrounding buildings? Um, and uh, one of the sitting guard looks at the group and just gives them a once over, just like, wow.
Hmm.
Anyway, if you strangers are looking for information, the bar is your best option.
Ah,
Uh,
how
Ooh, bar.
how positively classic. Very well.
Well,
Nostalgia.
it's more of a pub.
Pub time.
Yes,
You all meet at an inn.
a timeless
Mhm,
classic,
mhm.
truly.
Yeah, I'm trying to
It's a
remember
classic
what
for a reason.
Hmm.
trying to remember what I called the bar in this town. It was something.
I remember the name of the
fucking corny.
place, but I don't remember the name of the bar.
Let me just open it again.
Yeah, just open it.
Mithrai is gonna steal the body back, or her part of the body back, in front of this guy just to see what happens.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, so she goes from being weird ass skeleton to like overly butch weirdo
Yep.
mhm,
in like, if you can hear that finger snap.
mhm.
Yep.
The guard just looks to the other one who wasn't watching. It's
Mhm.
just like, hey, do you know when my shift? Can you remember when my shift's over?
Oh,
I've been at this for 16 hours. I'm seeing shit.
I'm seeing shit. Havelock digs
And the other
around
guard's
inside
just
there.
like, and the other guard's just like, I'll cover for you.
Havelock
And he
Havelock
just
digs.
hops off the wall and starts walking into the town
It's
in a
great.
different direction.
Yeah,
After
Havelock.
pointing in a general like down one street, just crowbars at the end of the street.
That was it.
Oh, the crowbar,
Oh.
that's great.
It's great. Yep.
Oh, that's terrible.
Havelock hands Mithraia one of.
Oh.
Sierra's proud of that one still.
It's good. Yep. Havelock hands Mithraia
No, it's
a
not.
protein bar of his own design.
Oh god, and I'm just
It's
remembering
like-
that incredibly fucking cursed tweet that I think it
There's
was
about a
Minerva
week's
said,
worth of protein and carbs in here. Should more than make up for any
It's
losses.
often Minerva.
for your lost gains.
For your lost gains.
Mithraia just inhales it.
It tastes mildly of blueberry.
Mithraia's kind of like, I'm into it. Can you make them taste like banana?
Yes.
Awesome. I'll commission these, and in exchange, do you want me to get things off high shelves for you?
Oh, that would. Havelock's like, oh, that would be and then like, wait a second. It's that exact
the funny
expression.
thing is,
It's that exact expression from What's the Plan Today? World domination, and you're my world. Aw, that's so sweet. Wait.
the thing the thing I love is that no.
Oh yes,
I'm looking.
it's so good.
Oh my
It's
god.
also
Oh
true.
no. Technically, it's less of an energy bar and more of a
Juice pouch.
I was gonna say Capri
It's a
Sun.
Capri Sun.
You made it worse somehow.
I did. I am very good at that.
Yes.
So we're headed for the crowbar, eh?
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
That sounds
Let's
like a lovely
go to-
place.
Ether is by far getting like the least looks from those that like because
Mhm.
the town is quiet. There aren't many people out. Like there's some activity from inside buildings, but for the most part, the streets are quiet.
For now.
Some of them like not a large amount, but some of them don't look like baseline humans either. Some of them have taken on interesting physiological changes. Um, and like the kind that mutations, but not the kind that just kills your immune system.
Mm,
um,
Like if radiation worked the way we thought it did in the 50s.
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, if it
Um,
gave you superpowers rather than cancer.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's like think like Cataclysm or Caves of Cud style mutations.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah! We
Um,
should all be
where it's
fitting right
just-
in then.
Yeah, it's just they're just like, oh, more weird strangers.
The weirdo brigade has come home to roost.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not like some completely foreign thing. It's just not something that anyone's entirely used to yet. But yeah, you make your way to this pub. And inside it has the usual like the usual all opening hours bustle of of the only pub in town. Um there's a
A lot of pub and a
TV.
lot of need to drink.
Yep,
Mhm.
there's a TV in one corner where most of the folks seem to be directing their attention. And it appears to be like an incredibly low budget news show. Just with like information, seemingly information of, other places in this uh strange, newly made interesting world.
Hmm.
And in another corner there is a like a jukebox playing music, and near it are two figures, um like one of which immediately grabs Ether's attention and also is immediately spotted by Ether. It is another like similar like
Android?
similar as in a humanoid machine, but like of a clearly very different design. Like the only real similarities is that lanky robot humanoid. But the head
Mhm.
isn't like even trying to resemble a human's. It has like a single massive blacked out lens, like one of those bulbous security camera lenses.
I was
but
gonna
as the
say, so
face.
it's flack. It's
It's
got
just
flack.
flack.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I will. It's this.
Ah.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh,
Like
we're in.
angular armor plating.
I was gonna say, sort of like low-key Siren Head vibes.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
recognize.
Oh, Siren Head. Siren Head good.
They apparently
And
make plush
they-
Siren Heads, and I need one. Moving on.
Same.
And the second figure is just a lad in a lad with short hair in coveralls that are like half undone with the arms tight around the waist. He's
Hot.
wearing a t-shirt.
I'm into it.
Hot.
And like he notices that this machine entity's attention has been grabbed, and Ether watches as the machine points towards them, and then like just kind of starts approaching, and the its friend follows, and the I mean, before I go ahead with this, what's everyone else doing?
Yersinia is trying to figure out if she has anything she can barter to get a drink.
Yeah, I was about to say, Havelock
I think-
immediately sits down and is like, "What do you use for currency? And what do you have to drink?"
Oh yeah, no wait, we've got the psychic link, don't we?
We do.
Things Dreadful say over
Psychic
the psychic
network's up.
link. As I was going to whisper this, but everything here is familiar to me, technology-wise.
Oh, neat.
and I don't know why.
Less neat.
And I'm deeply uncomfortable.
How
This is gonna be a
curious.
day
These
of we all.
machines resemble the shape of a man.
But yeah, this one
Boy,
is
secondhand Dreadfuss anxiety. Hooray!
the so far unnamed machine approaches Ether and just like emits a robotic just noise, like some kind of presumably some kind of greeting, but it's more of just an electronic chirp.
Sounds like an old dial-up internet.
Oh God.
It comes up to Ethan and just goes, "You've got mail."
And Ether's just like, hello. Another android? And the coverall wearing lad, with the robot says, just like, oh holy shit. Are you like it? Are you another military robot? One of the prototypes? Ether just immediately confused, just like another what? I what? And then the mechanic's just like, oh fuck, oh fuck, and like they just start stroking their chin and like looking between the two, like comparing their designs. Like you have very very different designs, and yet you are still both humanoid machines, but you can talk. And like he points to Ether, um and you have like a sort of human face and clothes. Mock doesn't, and like gestures towards the other robot. um as like, do you have any, like, do you know anything from before the collapse? And Ether is just that the what? It's like,
Fred to say pulls out her book of computers for dummies and just starts flicking through while watching this conversation.
Havelock is paying middling amounts of attention to what's going on there.
the other robot like seems to like focus very closely on Ether for a moment, and then like emits a small beep to get the lad's attention, and just like just reaches up a finger and like taps to their head and then points at the human's forehead. And it's just like, and the mechanic's just like, no fucking way. No fucking way. You have a human brain in there, don't you? And it's just like, I think so.
That would explain a few
Mithrai,
things.
Yersinea's head orbits extremely quickly when she hears that.
Yeah, that changes a few
see,
things.
Dreadful not really thinking is now going through the index for human brain.
Backfat is mainly just upset that they don't seem to know what a Guinness is in here.
That is a crime.
That is.
They look at the robot that they referred to as Mock, and just said like, it's like, it doesn't have a brain, but you do.
Ooh.
You're not from around here, are you? You're not made by like whoever designed Mock, are you? It's just like, you're asking a lot of questions and expecting me to know the answer. I know nothing. I just got to this world. It's like, wait, this what?
And Havelock just throws their arm around Ether and is like, there's that speech chip acting up again.
Ether looks at Havelock confused. Like, what are you talking
Sometimes they glitch out a little. You'll have to forgive them. It's a weird speech thing they have, but they mean town. We're new to this town.
Ether catches on.
We're from a ways away.
Oh, yes, those damn hardware errors keep fucking with me. And okay, it's just like, oh, okay. My name's Smithy. I'm the local mechanic.
Very
That's-
on the nose.
Good to
Yes,
meet you.
There's a reason. I
Look,
know. It's just like, yeah. It just
there are two reasons.
sees the look that two people, multiple people shoot him. Just like, yeah, I know it's a bit on the nose, but I never picked my own name when I got rid of the old one, and that's just what everyone started calling me.
Fair enough. I'm Havelock Chamberlain, at your service, and Havelock bows dramatically.
Like, extra, I like it.
Oh, we're going to get along famously, you and I.
Mithrai goes, I'm Mithrai. What? God damn it. What was Mithrai's last name?
I
Fuck.
forget Mithria's last name. I know Yersinea's.
Yeah. Fuck me.
You can just say
Right.
Mithraia in your
And
city.
also, I live in her head.
Don't need to know full name.
Apt point. Hang on. I think I do have it written down.
Free.
How the party is dressed isn't really catching very much attention. Most of the people there, are dressing very inconsistently. There's no real common style. Everyone's just wearing what they want to wear. So it's not very, standout what, our party is wearing.
Oddly, a nice change of pace.
Mithrai's like, I'm Mithriathesia. I found it.
Yay.
And that's the holder of my brain cells over there, Yersinia. The one who's trying to very badly seduce that man because she doesn't know how to seduce a man into buying her a drink.
Oh, Yersinia. You sweet
Follow
summer
me,
child.
Bad PhD.
So drinks here are usually just given to people who live here or traders that have done business with the town. We don't really do money here. It's just people come here for a drink when they're done working.
Oh, that's convenient.
But I know the bartender. I'll get y'all something.
Mm.
He just
Yeah,
walks up.
Mithraia herds Yersinia away from her really, really awful, awkward attempt to seduce some poor guy.
Something strong, please.
And Smithy, the bartender looks at Smithy and just raises an eyebrow, like, friends of yours? And he's just like, and he just replies, sure.
Sure. Good answer.
Look, you know how many times I fixed the lights in here. You can at least get these newcomers some drinks, right? And the bartender's just like, fucking all right.
Fine.
The
I'll
bartender's
do
just like,
my
"You
job.
You keep twisting my arm on this, man. And he's just like, yeah, because you're the only one here that serves drinks. Now, come on, let's go.
Can I say that I love this character?
Yeah,
Smithy
this
is
is
great. Can we
great.
keep
We're
them?
we're keeping them. Oh, we're keeping
Oh
Smithy.
no. Well,
They're a part of this setting that we plan to use for other shit. You can't just take them.
You wanna bet?
That's what I thought
I mean-
about Tech for Say.
Yeah.
I mean,
See,
they also we're not going to take them without their consent. So there's that.
True.
True.
That's true.
well, yeah.
Well, we
I-
technically did do that to Tech Fesse.
Yeah, well,
Little
she was
bit.
trying to kill herself
Objection
to
overruled.
win a
She
bet.
was trying
Listen.
to kill herself.
Yeah.
No. No, that was the correct choice in that particular case.
Yup. Teach you to make a heroic sacrifice around me, idiot.
Dumbass. That's my favorite thing in stories where someone tries to make a heroic sacrifice of their life, and some other character just quickly
Nope.
hey, cut that shit out, dumbass. That's
Yeah.
not helping anyone.
Just
Can I just-
immediately sandbags it. It's great.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of a specific example, but I can't.
Oh, I've thought of a
There's-
specific
Dying
example.
Light
Here I
kind
go
of
into
has one.
YouTube.
Dying Light
There's a-
kind of has one where one character wants to do this really dangerous mission, and the player character protagonist is just like, no, dumbass, you get yourself killed immediately.
Yeah, no,
will
I'm
do
a.
it because I'm the protagonist.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
Um,
there's been back in the ye olde days of Trigun and Rurouni Kenshin, I got so fucking sick of the I won't kill anyone, so instead I'm going to die. It's like, no, you motherfucker. Come back
Yeah.
here.
Exactly.
Anyway, like we can rant about that later. I have opinions, but moving on.
Dang it.
Also, at some point, I need to like emerge and see what Bun's playing because he's playing Little Nightmares, and I really want to see it.
Fair.
I do need to make dinner at some point as well.
Do we want to like finish this bar scene and then call that a session?
That might not be
That
a
would
bad
work.
idea.
Yeah,
You
Fine
guys
with
because
that.
that's
know, it is
usually
We are coming off on
Usually,
a really
yeah.
good break point.
Mm.
Okay,
a good idea
perfect.
then.
So the mechanic looks at the rest of the group as the bartender starts to get drinks begrudgingly, and just asks like, "So,
Take it
So
we're
what
not
are
the
you
first
folks-
outsiders you've ordered drinks for?
not exactly."
I see.
But that's besides the point. And like the bartender just gives him the stink eye, and the is it's like that. That's besides the point. So what are you folk in town for?
Your
Shit,
Cynia, who now
that's
has her
alright.
drink and is happy.
Mostly just traveling.
Are you
Things got weird
passing
recently.
through or?
Something like that.
We're
Ugh,
here for the
seeing what there
moment.
is to seeing what there is to find as far as interesting stuff to salvage, that
Looking
sort
for
of
anything
thing.
in particular?
I'm out of character for a sec. Do I like? If I recall, the curator was infuriatingly vague.
The
Yep.
curator did say that like
Yeah,
the place
we'd
had to
know
go
it-
was like well the artifact that is to be retrieved is they'd know it when they see it, but they said that it was in what like had previously been referred to as a wind farm.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a heard rumors of some interesting things around a wind farm. If that's ringing
Hey,
any
just-
bells for you.
It's like, oh, do you mean the broken wind anomaly? That place
The
is
who's it? What's it?
Go on.
that anything people could find in that anomaly has been picked clean. Usually folks steer pretty clear of it, but I can
Hmm.
point you in the right direction if you're still determined.
Promising. Might as well check it out at least. We're a bit more durable than most.
Whackback grumbles, I
I
don't trust wind.
Where does it come from?
Where does it
Can't
come?
punch it.
as Whackbat says that, it's just like the wind there is extra untrustworthy.
I
Oh.
knew it. I knew my suspicions would be validated one day.
And the
Please, we'll never hear the end of it from him now.
it's like it's a few miles south of another settlement in the area, a
Hmm,
place called one sec.
A place called Checks Notes.
A place called settlement called Walden. Works a lot like this, just in a different place.
Okay.
A friend of mine, a trucker, makes trips there. I think he has one. Should have one coming up. Can point you towards him,
maybe
and
we
you
could
might
hitch
be
a
able to hitch a
ride.
ride.
All right. Well, you've been nothing but helpful. Is there anything we can help you with?
Hey, just looks at Ether, just like, how much studying can I do without directly harming you? And Ether just raises an eyebrow, like, and just like looks at the rest of the party. It's just like, I don't know about that one.
Havelock just shrugs and
s-
is like, I've been vivisected before. It's not so bad.
Whackbat has 2 thumbs up, like, go for it, buddy. I don't even know you that well. But I'm just kidding.
Your Cynia looks at Ether like, I don't know. How far can you?
Can you feel
Um,
pain?
Smithy's just like, look, I don't have to unbolt anything. I can just let me take some scans, okay?
Oh, that's not intrusive. Sure.
He's just like, all right.
We're just making this decision for poor Ether. Oh my
Yes.
god.
He just looks between the party and Smithy, couple times, just like, all right, fine.
Oh, it's
Uh,
just spreading
it's just-
knowledge. That's important, Ether.
It's just, and the mechanic's like, Smithy's just like, great, all right.
You shouldn't ask your friends to spread without their consent, Havelock.
I was about to make that joke.
God damn it.
Damn.
my
Jinx.
my workshop's on the way to the motor pool where Carter's truck is. You'll be able to I'll be able to stop on the way there, but for now you can enjoy your drinks on me. And the bartender once again shoots like as Smithy says on me, the bartender just shoots him a glance.
Oh, Havelock
It's
is
just like,
grinning like a
sure.
bastard at that.
I don't drink if that helps.
I'll have hers.
Smithy.
I'm now imagining Whackbat doing the thing like in that Vine where the guy orders like goes up to a bar, is like 2 rum and cokes, and then a lady is like, oh wow, and then just gets cut off by him like grabbing both, slamming them together and slugging both,
Yeah.
and, like spilling half on his face.
That was literally just me in college.
Yeah, that's a mood.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Got the t-shirt and the hangover.
Oh yeah,
I mean, the t-shirt was ruined, presumably, because of all the drink getting spilled.
says you. Just gives it character. Anyway,
Also, all of
oh
Whackbat's
boy.
shirts are spill proof.
it's true.
Whackbed is just lightly dusted in asbestos to prevent flammability.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it helps. Oh, while I'm thinking about it,
If
before
we want,
Smithy
we can
leaves,
have- I mean, he's gonna hang out there for a bit. I was gonna
Oh, okay.
say, like, from like we could just have everyone getting drinks be the break point
Yeah,
I mean, that works.
if
If
there
that's
wasn't
the-
anything else
I
that
think
wanted.
that's all
happen.
right.
If
it was
that's-
just going to be character interaction type roleplay for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't think we have much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just your Cinia sipping the fine spirits and going like, I don't know whether I should drink this or clean an engine with it. Either way, I'm kind of into it.
could do both. Can
Mhm.
always.
Okay,
do
no less dose.
both.
So it's just like, yeah, drinks here are pretty strong. Usually, folks know to drink them more slowly, but you did say
Ooh.
that thing about you all being
Have-
sturdy, so
That's
have
it.
at it.
Havelock, yep, that's it. Havelock takes out their flask and offers it to Smithy.
Oh,
Oh boy,
no.
drinking contest,
Ah,
drinking contest!
mhm.
Premium, some
Mhm.
premium libations of my own design.
Out of
Smithy,
character, what does libations mean?
Drinks.
Just drink.
Drinks.
Oh,
It's a
Travis is just like,
$5 for drink.
Yeah.
I can't stop you drinking the flask, but that's why I quit drinking.
No, your Cinia looks at said Dreadfast and goes, no, you stopped drinking because of my flask.
Yeah,
Look, my memory's not
that
very
was
good.
damn good scotch you threw up.
It was indeed.
But
I'm not
Havelock,
salty. What do you mean?
Havelock, pours
No.
a couple of drinks. It pours a pair of shots from the flask. This stuff looks like it looks like a shot glass full of space, like complete with stars and nebulae.
Smithy
And
just,
just
like picks up one of the shot glasses and starts like looking really closely at it, just like, what the hell is this?
Delicious. Try
just,
it.
like,
Magic.
Well, he says, what the hell is this to himself, and then looks at Havelock like, what the hell is this?
Havelock picks theirs up and slugs it. Delicious.
I
Um,
do you ever say
I call it a
is
fuck up.
taking notes? in the background?
Your
Cindy
Cinia's
just
patting
shrugs
herself
and is
down
like,
looking
"I
for
don't
her flask.
just
Yep.
shrugs. It's like, I don't have any work left for today. Fuck it.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll for whether or not he just fucking passes out on the spot.
Oh, he wouldn't pass out. That's not what this does. This
Oh,
is
no.
speedball in a glass.
What does speedball mean?
This is a very potent stimulant mixed with very powerful alcohol.
Oh, so he's gonna be.
It's a Four
super
Loko.
productive.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna be real loopy, but he's gonna have a lot of energy for it.
Yep. So he just knocks it back, and his eyes just immediately go wide.
It tastes like something. It tastes like it's lighter than you'd expect. It has hints of citrus and vanilla and a tinge of ozone.
Just knocks it back, is immediately just like, holy shit!
I can teach you the
Yesenia-
recipe if you'd like.
I don't think you can, like, ethically speaking.
What What the hell do you think I used to make it?
Do you use to make this? Do you have your own stills
Yeah,
where
no.
you're from?
Yes, I do. I'm something of an amateur chemist.
Dreadface's
Nice.
trying not to destroy a universe as much as usual and already failing.
Yesenia finally finds her flask like way down in the bottom of one of those pockets where she's left
Yes,
it for
Her
a
and her
very
hammer
long time.
space.
Yep. Yeah, Yersenia's endless. Yeah, no, she finds it.
Yes.
She pulls it out and she kind of knocks it on the table.
Hmm.
Who wants to try this?
Ooh.
Smithy's just like, I'm good. I'm just good with this. I can already feel this.
Mm.
That's always game.
Yeah, no, Havelock's down for some of that.
Slide me the glasses, slide me the glasses. She pours out, like, it's just a finger, but it is like this dark. It's a brown, so dark it almost verges into green.
Ooh.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, "Yep, this is the good shit. Don't ask me how I still get it because
Looks like bog
well,
water,
I-
tastes like it too. Here we go.
technically it tastes like like brackish seawater, but fight me about it.
Fair, fair. Oh, and smoke. It also tastes like smoke.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, no, basically you are doing a shot of something, or well, not really. Don't do this as a shot. Sip
Don't
this.
shoot.
This is meant to be
Yeah,
sipped.
no, don't shoot
I
scotch.
don't know.
I've done
yeah,
that.
No, don't shoot scotch. It's bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
don't
This
shoot
is-
scotch.
It's
I love
this
scotch, but
is-
don't shoot it.
It's Elay scotch, but it's been dialed up a notch in
Mm.
terms of all of its flavors. Also, it's salty because this
Of
is
course it is.
made with
It's-
salt water.
Of course it is.
Of course.
That is the most Yersinia thing ever. Salty
Yeah.
fucking scotch.
Yeah. Which she likes to consume alongside her Hakarl later.
Yep, of course, of course. While she pours
When
over
she
notes.
does this,
Yep.
Mithraia likes to go and sleep on the couch.
Yep. Yeah, no, I don't want to be near any of the aftermath of that. No, thank you.
Yersenia's breath smells like an open tomb that is just her nature.
Yup.
Whackbat is going to, in a pleasantly, mildly inebriated manner, throw an arm around Dreadfise and begin explaining how Hulk Hogan is the true avatar of America.
Oh, God!
All of
I
the
hate-
information within is weirdly familiar.
I hate that it's true,
The
though.
Hulkster, he told children about the power of hard work and healthy living, but his own body was full of just so much cocaine and horse steroids. He championed moral values and hilariously failed to live up to them. He
Yeah.
fought in staged battles against opponents who had no chance.
And Smithy's listening really interestedly as well.
Really? People are interested in this? Okay.
Oh, God.
His
Whackbat
theme
does the
song was
performance
the words,
check.
I am a real American. He hid his baldness under red, white, and blue handkerchiefs. In a time when all America cared about was destroying the Soviets, he dropped his tainted balls onto their necks.
I'm
I'm just gonna try to
What?
breathe.
I'm very worried by this video.
Fuck. Oh, this video is adorable. It's not worrying at all.
Yes.
Oh, kitty.
Yep. Kitty.
Anyway.
But yeah, Whackpack could write a thesis paper on
on Mr. Hogan.
Keep in mind,
What
before
am I
his little
looking
adventure,
at?
Whackbat had never been to America or even really knew what America was.
That's the best
Oh, this
part
is
of
the
all of
cat.
this. Is the cat.
Never. I was getting excited for a second. Moving.
Yeah, I
on.
know, right? Same. And then it's like,
I've
oh.
been
I mean, the
What are
kitty's
you,
still
gay?
cute.
It is, but like,
I mean, it finishes well.
Unfortunately, I will not from that. Moving on.
A roller coaster of an experience. That
Truly.
Yin
Um,
cannot come when the cat is watching.
You can't. You genuinely
You
can't.
just can't.
No,
You
really
just
can't.
can't.
There is nothing that
I
kills
like
a
how
boner
quick we are all in agreement with that.
Oh yeah, no, really
quite as
though.
hard. Like, oh, the
Fucking
only thing that would
house
be worse
pets.
than a
That's
cat
throwing it
is
out
a
of context.
child.
Yeah.
Well, because then you've scarred that child forever. Meanwhile, the cat's just going to spite you for it.
The cat's gonna come and sit on you.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
cat's just
They
gonna.
don't give a shit.
Yeah, the cat doesn't care.
Yeah, no, the cat's just going. I think Rocky cares. Rocky has this horrible little Frollo streak in him where he likes to just yowl at the door when Bun and I are in flagrante delicto. So
Oh, Rocky is also a spiteful little monster.
Yeah,
though.
Rocky's
he
also a
is
spiteful
little
bastard. Yeah.
monster. Yeah, we were laying in bed the other night watching Mystery Science Theater 3000. He came up and bit me on the arm.
Yep. Yeah,
After
that's
total
Rocky.
Nothing.
So, do we want to wrap up the session here?
I think we
Yeah,
can.
that's fine. We have.
Alright.
Once Backbat started drunkenly talking about Hulk Hogan, I think it's like, okay, he's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to be productive for a few hours.
Oh, this will be fun.
That was fun.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You're
GMing is fun.
It
Was
is.
that the
You
first
did
session
great.
you've ever GM'd?
Of like not just of this, but like ever of any TTRPG.
You did awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a
Thank
great
you.
place
Went
to
better
like
than my
cut your
first
teeth.
session.
Oh yeah, same.
I've been able to watch all of you do it enough that I sort of figured out how to get a feel for it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I've not been
You've
able to jam a
endured our
session for you,
fuckery.
and that's a shame. I'll have to do that again.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But first, you have
Yeah.
to fight me over fucking. I need a Lucha Underground episode for all of
I've
us.
just
Mhm.
now realized why my sessions take so, or why my like little adventures take so much longer. It's because I don't curtail the fucking nonsense. I just lean into it.
Hmm.
Yes,
I-
What was
See,
the
if
fucking
I
thing? The
don't- if I
guest
don't-
book. Fuck the guest book.
If I don't curtail it, I forget what we're supposed to be fucking doing.
Oh, I always do.
Yeah, that's the ADHD mood of the century.
Oh yeah.
Um,
All of us have ADD of some variety or stripe, and yeah, it shows.
Yeah, the
why did
problem
we
is I have
decide
to
to do a
really
stream of
hyper-focus
this
version.
regularly? We
Oh,
need
yeah.
to focus.
it's a time.
I'm lucky at, like, my hyper focus is I just want to do character interactions. Like, I've had entire sessions. I don't know if I've had them here, but I've had sessions where we. That was excellent.
That
Thank
was an
you.
A. That was
Yeah.
definitely an A.
It was a solid A.
That was a big old cider burp.
Nice.
Boop. Moving on.
Oh, I've realised that both me and Dreadful miss drinking, and the problem is the character is an alcoholic, and the me is on medication that I can't drink on, and that sucks.
That does
I'm
suck.
sorry.
Also, I've come up with two separate things I now need to write into this, meaning I have to GM those things, meaning, oh no, there's now 3 adventures.
I also need you to know that,
Nice.
like, a part of me really wants to do. I don't know if I should do a text RP about it, or if, like, I should just write out vignettes and short stories for it. But I really just want to do, like, a series of Havelock's hijinks.
Yes. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like most of these should be like should be like Havelock SCPs just for the incidents.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like
Different
it's the
SCPs, but
little
it's just Havelock.
it's the little
want all of
comments
them
that
doing
people
different
make that
shit.
give me all these ideas. Don't break the sun again. That was one
Yeah.
I want to write about
Time.
that one time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for spaghetti incidents.
Oh, they're so I
Yeah,
love
the
noodle
noodle
incidents.
incident.
I love noodle
People
incidents.
who know what that means.
Oh, they're the best. Noodle incident is
Oh
one of
my
my
God.
favorite writing conventions. It's just one of the best tropes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
All right, so who are
Um,
we rating today?
Mm.
What was I gonna say? At some point,
Also, I
AK,
found
you
the
and I
Siren
need
Head
to
plush.
sit down.
Let me
Mhm.
pull up. Let me pull up my fucking other
So-
channels we follow alive.
Buns
5
on,
channels
Zoomies.
I'm following are live.
Fucking hell, Bun and Zoomy don't need any help. Casey doesn't need help.
What's in
um,
mine?
Ah,
I
they've
don't
changed
remember
their
following
handle
this
now.
person.
Yeah.
Maybe they have changed the handle.
Ophelia's changed the handle. Okay.
Oh, is that
Alright.
Ophelia? Okay, that'll be
Trade.
I was gonna s- But also some of my, I follow a lot of people now. I keep following people because I like them a little bit. I'm like, I'll raid into you at some point, and then I never do. Like,
So
All right.
this was fun.
Hell yeah, it was.
We
I'm
Can't
just-
wait to
I'm
do it
not gonna
again
say-
next week.
I'm not going to say who I ship one of my girlfriends with, but I'm following them.
Oh boy.
What the fuck?
saucy.
Look,
How
I like
exciting.
when my girlfriend kisses cute girls. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not
Aw,
a problem.
valid.
It's
Bitch, me too. You're not special.
Yeah, no, who doesn't?
But yeah, AK, you and I've
Mhm.
been
Alright.
consuming a lot of SCP content because it
Oh,
gives me something
SCPs
to
are so
listen
fun.
to that
Oh, you free this
doesn't.
weekend?
Hmm?
Free this weekend?
It depends. I have to figure a couple of things out before
Yeah,
I
no
can.
worries. I'll call you.
Anyway,
But yeah, no.
raid
yeah,
now.
Anyway, yeah,
Let's raid. Do the
Be
raid.
well, friends. Have a good one, and thank you all for
Bye.
joining us this week.
Speaking.
thank you for continuing to spread the curse of my existence.
Just don't spread the curse of sexy pizza.
Oh
Don't.
God!
Actually, the raid phrase is sexy pizza. Everyone say sexy
Oh
pizza.
God!
Dex, Dex.
No
SCP.
context. Just
No
say the
context.
words. Don't even say
Dex.
raid or Dax sent you. Just say
It's too
sexy
late.
pizza.
It's done.
Dex,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dex, you indeterminate group of people who are. Oh,